You don't really want smoke. Shit. Y'all don't really want no smoke from the minds you get hit. No, we out here for the door. We just tryna get rich. 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 Ay, they ain't really want no smoke, shit ain't gon' stop. Nigga, I was walking on the block, feds come and gotta lay low. I was on watch, you know we ain't talking to the cops. I'm just out here getting rich, diamonds they all on my wrist. Dancing, Brody said he got a lick, so I'm out here with a stick. Man, you know we moving on the corner, we're trying to double up the profit. To the 9 to 5ers we salute y'all, but we never had no option. I had to go and get it, that's how we play. Mind no money, nigga, that's every day. Lead them hating niggas right where they stay. I promise my dogs that we gon' be straight. Oh Lord, I've been doing this for way too long. Y'all don't want no smoke, so keep it calm. We gon' just get rich and carry on. This NBF and hold your own, you can't go wrong. I don't know why niggas mad, boy you look broke, you need to get you a bag. If my bitch want designer, I get her whatever, she could go right in the stash. In the set I'm really good, I throw my hood up. Doing shit you wish you would wherever I pull up. Okay, my name ringing bells, cause I ain't never gave a fuck. It ain't hard to tell, one with shooters, they don't say too much. They know my body, I cannot waste time over food. She giving the Mozzie, got my face all in the room. Y'all don't really want no smoke from the minds you get hit. No, we out here for the door. We just tryna get rich. 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 Ay, they ain't really want no smoke, shit ain't gon' stop. Nigga, I was walking on the block, feds come and gotta lay low. I was on watch, you know we ain't talking to the cops. I'm just out here getting rich, diamonds they all on my wrist. Dancing, Brody said he got a lick, so I'm out here with a stick. Man.
They don't really want no smoke, they don't want sauce. Don't believe these niggas they soft. They don't really wanna pop off. Niggas turn bros when they get wrapped up with the girls. They don't really wanna make money, they just wanna leech. They just wanna act, take from it. They don't really wanna get jig, they just wanna sig. Let the past act stay bummy. I'm just trying to get rich, I'm just trying to make flips. If I'm putting up 4, I'm just trying to make 6. We all gotta make chips, yeah. I hate making late trips, we all gotta take risks, chances. I'm out here playing with the gangsters.
I was really in the trap, no bullets with the mat. We was moving on the low, only talking in them codes, but never talking on the phone. I'm just trying to get a flip, double mine with a brick. All of mine getting rich, so I'm riding with the stick. One eye on the ops, other eye on your bitch. Shouting Cali for the come up. Hold your own and get your ones up. Plugged up so they flood us. Federally trying to bug us. Dog food for the low, early morning flow. Really talking to the plug, and you was talking to the judge.
Y'all don't really want no smoke from the minds you get hit. No, we out here for the door. We just tryna get rich. 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 Ay, they ain't really want no smoke, shit ain't gon' stop. Nigga, I was walking on the block, feds come and gotta lay low. I was on watch, you know we ain't talking to the cops. I'm just out here getting rich, diamonds they all on my wrist. Dancing, Brody said he got a lick, so I'm out here with a stick. Man.
What's good? It's your boy Ben Swayze. Welcome to Interlude Radio. Here with my co-host,
Father God, you already know.
Yes, give it up for Father God. We here. Welcome to our new home and all that. So we got some special guests today on our first live episode. We're gonna start over here. State your name, gangster.
Boss Chick Rain, you already know what it is, man. Yeah, I'm just one of the trendsetters in battle rap radio, period. The first battle rap radio show ever. I created.
Right.
It's Battle Talk Radio. Put some respect on my name.
Talk about it. Let's give it up for Boss Chick Rain. Everybody give it up for Boss Chick Rain. Let's give it up for Boss Chick Rain. And then we got next to her, the one and only.
What up, man? What up, Ben? It's France. Let's talk Battle Rap Podcast. Battle Rap Podcast in New York. We're here, man. In the Loop Radio.
Facts. Give it up for France. Let's talk Battle Rap Radio. So, this is our first episode for only y'all tuned in. Basically, how we're going to do this is we're going to do a roundtable discussion talking about everything battle rap, hot topics, things coming up, and some past battles that probably dropped, which is if you're in the culture, then you know that's damn near every day. There's always something going on, and something different and crazy going on. So let's start off with the most important thing right now. One of the best battles that dropped this year, in my opinion, female battle of the year, QB versus Shuni. Okay. Now, if you haven't watched that battle, it went down on RBE. Basically, it's two of the top female battle rappers in the game. They showed up. One of the most disrespectful battles that I've ever seen, male or female.
And that was on one of the biggest cards of the year.
Oh, that's a fact too. That was a fact. That's definitely was
they
on.
Had the best battle in the building.
That was on Lifted Soul 5. Shout outs to ARP, shout out Lawrence, everybody over there. Make sure y'all check that battle out. We're gonna drop the link below. But let's talk about this battle. I'm gonna start over to the left for me. Father God, we always in the building. We always in the building for this. That's crazy. So let me hear your thoughts on that battle, man.
I think that was to me that was one of the most disrespectful battles like we had in a real long time. And before the battle, it had that, like, we had the thoughts of it being exactly how it ended up to be.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I felt like both of the ladies came and showed up. Both was disrespectful as fuck, as we like it.
Did you have a winner?
Oh, yeah. I had Shuni edging her.
Had Shuni edging her?
I had Shuni edging QB.
You got to hear about
I agree with that.
Not me, because I ain't going to say it, like, QB had I ain't gonna lie, to me, she had the biggest reactions of the night.
Okay.
But round for round wise, you know what I mean? Shuni was doing it all. Like, she was doing it all. She was being disrespectful. She had the wordplay. She had schemes. She was doing it all. Stage presence. I'm not choking. Shut the fuck up. She had everything. Like,
she did.
You know what I mean? She had
did.
Like, she had the total package that battle. Like, and if you didn't know about Shuni that battle, you'd be like, oh, damn, who's Shorty? Like, you'd be like, yo, damn, let me go watch the rest of her shit. Because, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that was one of the best Shuni's, to be honest.
Okay.
To be me.
I agree. Friends, what's your thoughts on that battle? From in the building and then when you rewatched it.
Off rip, right? Like, when I seen the battle on paper, I thought to myself, okay, Shuni's been active this entire year, but QB's last battle was on this exact same stage. It's hit 1 million views. She's battled the most disrespectful battle rapper in battle rap period. Yeah. So she literally came on that stage with the sunglasses, looking around with like all this presence, and all she had to do was just like pick up where she left off last time around. Yeah. It's as if it was like her 4th round there instead of her 1st round against Shuni. Really. And I think she kind of tried to carry that pizzazz with her every round. The first round was uneven because of the time limit gap, obviously. Yeah. And in the building, I had QB winning clear. On camera, it's definitely way closer. I'm not going to argue with anybody having Shuni.
What made you have QB winning clear?
Because you could just tell she was the first round, right? She dominated the first round, but not lyrically, just because of time gap. You can't give two elite writers a time gap because someone's going to win. Yeah.
That's a fact.
If you give Shuni 2 more minutes in QB, Shuni's supposed to win the round.
That's true. That's very true.
So,
do you feel like QB's cadence played a part too on your decision? As far as her just, she seemed more relaxed.
I tell you what,
seemed more comfortable.
I tell you what, she had lines that you wanted them to land more than they did.
Okay.
She kind of like emphasized a little bit on it, like she was screaming like, "Yeah, fuck out of here."
Yeah.
and then the crowd were like, "Oh yeah, that was a good line."
Yeah.
So, but she's kind of like, "Yo, hold on, let me get them hyped for it."
Yeah.
So she almost talked her way into a win for you. Also,
it worked.
All right. Well,
see, hold on. This is the thing, right? Battle rappers can hypnotize the crowd. That's one thing people were like, oh, this bars was bad. But if the performance is electrifying, you're hypnotized by it, that's a skill.
I agree.
It is a skill.
Let's keep it going. We're going to get into it a little bit more. Rain, what was your thoughts on that battle?
In the building, I felt like it was debatable. I couldn't, I felt like they were equal. I felt like Shuni matched the disrespect with QB. QB is known for disrespect, but Shuni is more like more well-rounded, I would say. Yeah. But she kind of matched her level of disrespect, and she had the bars. Right. So it wasn't a clear win, but I was leaning towards Shuni, and I kind of want to say that. Right. I think on camera though, Shuni kind of edged the battle.
Okay. No, I agree with that. Me personally, I also had Shuni winning the battle. I had her winning the second and third. I agree with you, France. That first round, like you said, if you out-rap someone, especially when you guys are so close in a battle, of course you're going to take that round if you got an extra 2 minutes.
You're supposed to.
You're supposed to. You're definitely supposed to.
For the first round?
For the first round.
But see, now watching that first round, I don't know. Like, no, just like some of the stuff that QB was saying,
I ain't gonna lie.
it was disrespectful, but it
I
wasn't
had
really
Shuni win in the
bars.
first round.
That's
I ain't
true.
gonna lie.
It wasn't, but she had some haymakers in that first round as well.
That's what. Yeah. I
Can we?
QB?
Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be honest. We've all been in drama, and when drama's electrifying, and drama's a real intimate setting, so
Yeah.
you'll talk to everybody, you'll have fun, you'll jump around, you're in a good vibe, and it's electrifying to be a drama sometimes. But no battle on camera kind of translates to what you feel when you're in drama.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I agree
whatever
with that.
you
I agree with
gave, whatever energy that you have for QB that kind of edge you the battle for QB, it's not going to translate on camera.
To me, it came down to the second round.
Yeah.
I think it came down
Yeah.
to the second
I
round.
agree with you.
The second round, if you edge QB, I'm not mad at you for that. Just me doing a bar breakdown, I just felt more punches. QB had, Shuni had about 3 different schemes that she threw in there, and a 2-minute gap too.
Yeah.
For you to have punches and schemes in that little bit of time, and you're still matching her disrespect, that just showed a bunch of levels. And she rebutted in the beginning of her second.
That's a fact.
So it just was like you're doing all aspects of battle rap and around, and I just edged her that second. But if you have QB winning, I'm not mad at you. Overall, I think it was a dope battle.
What was your favorite lines from the battle? Like,
Some of my favorite. It's crazy because some of my favorite lines was the most disrespectful one.
That's why.
And I felt kind of crazy saying that. Like
Yeah.
QB telling her that she's gonna feed her daughter airplane mode a spoonful of period blood.
Yeah.
Sounded crazy. But watching, I'm like, yo, this is hitting. And then it sounds crazy.
You see?
It sounds crazy. That's what I'm saying. You have to actually watch.
I'm telling you.
You have to actually watch this battle. And then QB kept telling her, you're going to out-disrespect me? Yeah. You're disrespectful, right? Yeah. She was talking to her. And Shuni told her, your grandmother, I seen her on her deathbed, and man, she was fried.
Yo, when
and
Shuni said that,
I was on stage.
All types of lines was crossed.
Went, like, the
And,
crowd
and
was like.
and it wasn't just like how she. It wasn't like that's because what she said. It's how she said it.
Well, look.
The
Not
way she's like,
grandma,
man,
exactly.
she was like, yo,
I said,
I saw your grandmother.
not grandma.
Grandma,
grandma.
Nana, Umi.
I
You know what I mean?
I was on stage next to Rain. I kept grabbing Rain's shoulder like I couldn't believe what my ears were hearing.
And man, she was fried. Yo, wait,
It was crazy.
All we kept saying was not grandma.
Not grandma.
man.
And she took the air out the room, but guess what? That's
did.
what battle rap is about, and that's why we appreciate it. Because guess what? Them two ladies, they hugged each other. They did interviews together after the rap. But during that moment, they hated each other, and they got out all their frustration. That's expressing your art, and that's why we love this culture.
Facts.
Facts.
So just to move on, you know what I mean? Once again, I'm going to drop that link below. I definitely want everybody to check that battle out because it was a dope battle.
Fire battle.
But moving on, like I said, we're going to talk about everything today, which includes some of the hot topics of the day, of the week, which right now is you, Loso.
Yeah, we gotta talk about
Which
that.
is one of my boys. I consider myself a horseman. I'm not a goonie. I consider myself a horseman.
Wow.
The horseman.
Wow.
A-Ward, Saga, Street Hems, Loso, have much respect for all of you guys.
They down 1-0
You guys, yeah. Well, that's debatable. But today's topic is about battle rappers. Well, let me say this. Loso put up a tweet yesterday that said confession. It was a confessions thing or whatever. People was on Twitter
He's
saying
having
the confession.
confessional on Twitter.
His confession was that all battle rappers use Rhyme Zone.
And what is Rhyme Zone?
Now, Rhyme Zone is an app on, well, it's not even an app. It's a website. It's a website. And basically, you type in a word, and they give you a list of words that rhymes with that word. Now, to the regular person, that probably wouldn't seem like a big deal. It's like, all right, I'm looking for something to rhyme with something. But that's almost like you saying, in some people's opinion, not mine, but that's almost like you saying, I'm an artist. But, hey, why not put a piece of paper on top of this picture and draw over it?
Yeah.
Let me, it's almost like you're not using your artful mind or whatever.
I totally disagree with that.
Well, let's
Okay.
talk about
Yeah,
it.
let's talk
Let's talk about it. Let me know why you disagree with Rhyme Zone being a cheating. It's something
It's
that
not cheating. I mean, as a rapper first of all, as a rapper first, I feel like rhyme zone is equivalent to a thesaurus. If you don't use a thesaurus,
Okay.
a dictionary, it's
Okay.
the
It's a
same
tool. It's a
thing.
tool.
If you're smart enough to use a thesaurus, you're smart enough to like be up to date and use rhyme zone. You put in the
Okay.
word, and if you're a lyrical person, it's common sense. So people that are saying that, I'm trying to like be like nice about it because
No, don't be nice about it.
no,
Let's
I
talk about
addressed
it.
it on
Talk about it.
Facebook and I was more like
People getting
aggressive
real
about it
emotional
because
about it.
I'm more of a person that subscribes to like to me, rappers in general do not use like literary terms and techniques
At all.
At all.
At all.
But it is, if you're a writer, like double entendres, that's a real like technique. That's not something that
Facts.
battle rap has created. And I think that they think that. You didn't create that shit.
Double and
Okay?
triple
Like we
entendres.
learned this in English class. Exactly. Like
Well,
we learned this in grammar class, like in English class. Like you learn these things,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? And I think battle rappers kind of like take that for granted.
well, I'm gonna give you something that Loaded Lux said today. Because everybody, and I say everybody,
Lil Lux chimed in
everybody.
on the rhyme song?
I was
everybody-
not feeling his
Wow.
response.
Well,
Wow.
Loaded Lux's response was, and I could look it up, but I'm just gonna say, it's not gonna be verbatim. But he basically said that the road to get there sometimes it might be harder, but it's better. It's gonna at the end.
He said a true craftsman appreciates the road more than destination.
Correct.
Even though you're
See, him
accessible,
saying that
he
is
goes,
bullshit because he's a lyricist, right? He's a real deal lyricist.
Right.
So we know that regardless, he cannot admit to it. He may not use rhyme zone, but a dude like Lux uses a thesaurus. I don't care what anyone says. Now, some of it, he was saying that he is correct because you can get to that. The road can be a conversation with people that have a bigger vocabulary than yours.
Of course.
Like a lot of battle rappers do not have extensive vocabulary
At all.
They do not use.
So
okay,
a lot of
so
you battle
this is my
rappers need to
point.
use rhyme zone. A lot of y'all need to use it because y'all all sound
I
alike.
don't. It's not a diss. They do need to use
Yeah.
it, but I'm saying it's common sense to a
they
lyrical
gonna.
person. It's common sense. Like smart. No disrespect. I don't know how to say it no other way, but to me, smart people look up words.
Yeah.
So to use rhyme zone is not really. It's just being smart.
Okay, let me stop you there for a second, Rain. We're
I
gonna
don't,
get right
I
back
don't
to
know.
you.
I don't know a definition. I'm gonna look it up. I mean, what's the big deal?
well,
I
I'ma
don't-
get
I need
back
a
to
word
you
that
on that.
rhymes with media.
France, let me hear what you got to say about this.
I think about K-Sean's style, right? The way he's a chain puncher,
Right.
Back to back to back to back. But he goes 6, 7, 8 bars on the same rhyme pattern, and he does multis. So what I envision is K-Sean takes a blank piece of paper, writes one word and writes another word, and then writes all the words that rhymes with those 2 words. He'll be like Black Table, Mac Able, Axe Stable,
Yeah.
Crack Label, right? He'll do all of that, and he'll say,
Right.
okay, now how can I make a punchline out this? Just because you have the words in front of you still means you have to create the content to create to the words. So to me, it's
The
like,
setup.
yeah, you still have to create the setup.
Yeah.
The words don't mean
But
nothing.
Your brain
Yeah.
has to tell you
Yeah.
it's you.
Yeah.
You
Now-
give me
It's
17
like basically
words
like
does
going
not
around
mean
a track.
nothing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
All right, I'm go ahead. Say what you have to say about
honestly,
this before
me,
I go on.
I don't like if the people use it. Honestly, I feel like you should be down with your paper and pen. You feel me?
Okay.
Old school style, and you get your shit off.
But what if you don't know
Then you shouldn't be in the game.
Let's also, all right, but
You
let's, you
shouldn't
know
be
what?
in the
Fine,
game.
fine. Let me tell you this.
Hold up. You shouldn't be in the game if you don't have common sense to use it. Because what you're doing is using what you know. You don't know enough. This is why I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not trying to like be offensive. I'm just saying that a person who is thinking a little bit more is like, I need to expand my vocabulary.
So do you
These
think-
guys are literally saying the same damn words
And let's
over
be-
and
let's
over
be- let's
again.
be- let's be real,
Do you
too.
think like basically the content in
Yeah.
battle rap has been dumbed down, and
Of
this
course.
could help enhance it a little bit?
I'm not even going to knock it and say it's been dumbed down. I'm just saying overall. I've been saying this for years. Step up your vocabulary.
Yeah.
You
A lot of
are
them say
writer.
bow.
You get paid to write.
Yeah.
The 2,
Why are you using
the 5 is
cat,
drawn.
cat, mat, pat, lat? Same
Right.
shit.
But you know what? Let's the reality of it all is
Say, be creative.
the reality of it all is like it's probably something that shouldn't have never even been addressed or said because
Well,
it's,
no.
because
I'm
you got-
glad he did say it.
Me
I'm
too.
glad he said it because it's a conversation that needs to be made. And I'm gonna tell you why. Loso, I do not think. I'm just me personally listening to his bars. I don't think that he's a rhyme zone rapper because rhyme zone only gives you but so many words.
You know what?
Especially,
Hold on.
I
You know,
disagree.
you know why?
It's your brain that does it. I think
You know why he's not a rhyme zone rapper, in my opinion, too? Is because he rhymes a lot of words. Like he'll take the letter
Why
of a
you
word.
calling it
Yeah.
a rhyme zone?
And I think he uses
It's a rhyme
and think about it.
He coined it. He
Think
coined
about
it.
it.
He
Loso-
coined the
Rhyme
term.
zone
No,
rapper.
Yo.
but listen, this is where I disagree. Because technically I would be someone like Loso.
okay.
Loso, to me, when they said that he did it, that's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
I know that someone
Yeah.
who raps the way he does
Yeah.
clearly uses rhyme zone because he has the brain that
Yeah.
says
And he gotta
I
use his
need
brain more.
Words.
He can't
No,
substitute words
no,
with
real
shit.
talk. Real
Y'all
talk.
making-
No, the
y'all
problem
making-
is
hold
he
up,
don't
hold
curse.
up, hold up.
So and I mean he don't curse. So and I
he
mean
breaks
and-
up words.
now-
He breaks up words, so rhyme zone
Right.
cannot help him. He'll
No,
say
it can.
energy, right? He'll say like the words energy for a rhyme, right? He'll use the words like he'll take an I of a word and rhyme it. He'll use the letter E in between a word and rhyme it. So you cannot find a word to rhyme with certain things he's breaking up
you
in a word.
can.
He's an English. You feel me? Like he understands the language of English. Like this is how he writes.
Because they definitely said that. A-War went live and said, Loso never said he uses rhyme zone. He said some of your favorite battle rappers uses rhyme zone.
Air
He
quote.
uses it.
I believe so
Quote,
too.
quote from Loso.
There's nothing wrong with
He
using
says,
it.
he says, end quote.
Only a certain level rapper does that. I'm saying
But
because it has to be.
Here's what you're not understanding, though,
Yeah.
Ray. I think
Yeah.
that the reason why people's upset about that, as far as using a thesaurus, using a dictionary, and using a rhyme zone, is that using a dictionary, first of all, we all know that's giving you a definition of a word, right? Using a thesaurus is giving you words that's like that word, right? That means that they're not giving you the exact word that rhymes with that word. They're giving you things that, like, so let's say,
But you have to have the brain that says this. This is what
So
I'm
basically,
looking for.
it's helping
I'm
people
saying,
finish bars.
Me personally,
but you have the
let her
idea
talk,
to make
let
the
her
bar.
talk. Let her
No,
talk.
right? But it's your brain. You also have to have the brain that says I need, like, I'm into this shit. Case in point, I'm not speaking for her, but Jazz, Jazz
Oh.
to me
Okay.
is a writer that,
Uses angles.
but she looks shit up.
Yeah,
She's
and
researching.
she's very,
She researches.
You don't
very
know-
educated.
So a lot
very.
of dudes, I've defended her a lot of times
Yeah,
over the
like
years.
her-
a lot
she's
of
very
dudes would say she's a girl. She wouldn't know that. But it's the same for me. It's common sense. Me and her are similar. You know why? Because people who are smart, no disrespect,
Okay.
but you don't know
Yeah, I got a point.
smart. I always tell my homeboys,
Educated.
smart people are smart because they're smart enough to say that I don't
Don't
know.
know.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what makes
And
you
me-
smart.
and me-
People get People get all bent out of shape about
Facts.
smart and dumb. No, what makes
Facts.
you smart is to say confidently, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. That's what smart people do.
Can we get a clap for Rain?
Facts.
Can we get a clap for Rain?
Facts.
Let's clap it up for Rain.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, like in some battles, and honestly, that's me. I be looking like battle rap, like when they do their rounds, I be thinking like it's like a paper writing in college. You know what I mean? You got your thesis. You got what I mean? Like so, in a little bit, the rhyme zone is kind of like you doing research for a paper a little bit in some sort of.
All right, real quick.
But it
All right, real
adds
quick.
to
I've-
creativity.
Let's let Fred talk.
in
Because you
hip-hop-
have the thought what you want to write, but you don't have your. I ain't gonna say structure, but it takes you to that level where like you know what I could make this better than what I thinking about in my mind maybe.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's hear what friends got to say.
In hip hop, Mos Def uses rap metric, which is the same thing like rhyme zone.
Correct.
MF Doom uses something like rhyme zone.
Correct.
What's the problem in hip hop with them doing it? Because they're on a beat, so they have to even be more calculated
Rappers
to do it.
this,
Well, let's
yo.
change the conversation a little bit. Let's change the conversation a little bit, right? What's the difference between using rhyme zone and you sitting around with other battle rappers? You guys got a group, and now you guys
Oh, so
are
that's
writing together.
That's a whole nother beast.
You guys are rapping together.
That's a whole nother beast.
Okay.
So which is worse? Which is worse?
It's
Yeah, that's a whole other
worse.
beast.
That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of times the culture, in my
Yeah.
opinion, again, I gotta say no disrespect.
It's
but
all good,
they're,
man.
It's all
they're
good,
not
man.
connected. Like you don't know what it is to be a real rapper. Like
Yeah.
if you're a real rapper, right? You're with a crew. The same way, like Mobb Deep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All the rappers that rock with Mobb Deep, they rap similar. You know why? Because they're in the same crew.
Yeah.
They- He's his own person.
But that's the
Hold
problem
up.
with-
But like Homeboy, what's his name? What's his name?
Which one? Loso?
Who's down with Mobb Deep?
Havoc, Prodigy.
No, the outside.
Big Noid.
Noid.
Big Noid was
Now,
fire.
Fire.
I love Big
Noid,
Noid.
me too.
Queens. What yo? I'm sorry.
Yeah, me
Queens.
too.
I fuck-
I'm a Noid fan. Noid is very distinct,
Yeah.
right? But he sounds like That's his crew.
He had the raspy voice.
It's the same shit. So me personally,
know-
I'm a rapper first. I used to
Yeah.
run with rappers. If
Yeah.
I'm with a crew of rappers, we in the studio, it doesn't mean nothing that you gave me a fucking word, yo.
Okay.
You didn't write my rhyme. We're in the same crew.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We talk the same.
Still sharp and
We
still.
have- yo, Queens niggas had their own same lingo.
Yeah,
their
that's a
own
fact.
lingo.
That's a fact. New
Dun,
York City,
dun,
period.
dun, dun, like
Back in the
all
90s
that,
and
come on.
2000s,
Here's the
each borough
thing-
had their own slang,
Here's the thing,
nigga.
and here's the problem, right?
People don't understand that.
Hear me out, guys. Here's the problem, though. Battle rap is different from the industry, and I'm gonna tell you why. Battle rap is a competitive sport where every man is for himself, and they're trying to prove who's the best
Not in a crew.
individually.
I don't feel
and
like
that's
it's like
the
that
problem.
no more, but
That's
yeah.
the problem that people have with crews, and I feel like that's why they're making a bigger fuss about this whole rhyme zone thing. When it's way bigger than that. You have people stealing bars. You have people
Right.
doing way more than just doing
Rhyme
Verses,
zone
rhyme
is
zone.
not
selling
cheating,
verses.
yo.
Listen,
Rhyme
like,
zone is
straight
not
verses off a
cheating,
song.
yo.
And I think that was just the hot topic of the day. And being in the culture, you would know that whatever's the hot topic, the fans is gonna jump on. But before they really think for a minute and say, "Is this bad? Is this person wrong? Is this something that needs to be talked about?" And that's a problem. That's why I'm glad Loso said that, whether he meant to or not, because he said it. He said, "Yo, I didn't know I had this much power." Everybody has
Yeah.
power. It depends on what you say and how controversial it is.
Read that.
But
out
to
loud.
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
it
read that.
was more so
What's that
other-
quote?
Yeah, Loso tweeted that earlier
So
today.
Loso's tweet, think about the original tweet. Every battler uses rhyme zone, and I sat back and watched the chaos erupt. Not that I use it, but I made an absolute statement. Every battler, and it went viral. Which means that he didn't know how big this was gonna do. He was tweeting something that
Probably
he
just
thought.
trolling. He's probably just
Yeah.
trolling.
I don't think he was trolling. I think he
I
seen
think it was
something.
common
Or maybe-
sense to
or maybe
him.
he was
didn't think
fishing.
It was a big deal.
I didn't think it was a
He
big.
could be
I-
fishing.
Not a big deal.
I
He
agree
could be
with it.
fishing. He
I-
could be fishing.
No, I thought that every battler did do stuff like that. I was like, every battler uses, well, at least if they don't use it, they've went to the website before. I've known the website. I've went to the website before.
Website's been out for like 10 plus
That's what I
years.
was saying
It's
about
been out for
Jazz. I was
years.
saying about Jazz, right? So when she had basketball bars,
Yeah.
right? Certain intricate basketball bars, dudes were accusing her of a ghostwriter.
Okay.
But no, I'm saying a person like her who
did
is
research.
not a nerd, but you're a nerd, right? So you look up shit. If I don't know a basketball reference, but I know enough to use it, I'm going to look it up. It's just common sense. The same way with me. I had a bar too. I was around a bunch of my homeboys. I'm like, how? I'm like, yo, I knew the name, right? And I can't even think right now. I'm like, I knew the name, but I'm like, oh, he doesn't play. He's not a center. He's a what? Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
telling
yeah,
me
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
need to, because
Yeah,
that's
'cause you don't-
smart
yeah,
to
okay,
get the
yeah, yeah,
info. No real person wants to be out there like saying bars that don't make
It
fucking
makes sense.
sense.
You'll be
Ben,
like,
It's common sense,
Ben, I have a
yo.
question.
yo.
If two battle rappers are sparring
Okay.
and somebody has a whole inaccurate bar, that's like, yo, that's not the word.
start
It's not the
bashing.
statement. And then he fixes it. Is that a problem?
Not at all.
All right, for example,
Then
T-Rex
you
said,
end up like-
T-Rex said what T-Rex said
Remember
against
Mel's
Aqua. He
homeboy
said,
quoting all the bar
he
shit.
said surrogation. If somebody heard his rounds and said it's not surrogation, it's segregation,
Right.
would that have been an issue? He's correcting him.
But they reach all the time.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. I just feel, and Cortez is not here today. Shout out to Cortez, but he was one of the more vocal battle rappers against it. He feels as though he came from an era where you had to you if you didn't have nothing that went with that, you either stuck or you got to go on with the next bars. And right now,
That's not true though.
what that,
He's from the same era. It's
Loso's
just that
not
you
from
don't
the same
have-
era.
No, I'm saying Cortez. I'm saying for me.
oh yeah, facts.
It's just I'm just saying that this is what it's showing. It's showing that everyone does not think
Push
the
they-
same.
okay.
So certain people will rack their brain. They can't find a word, but some people from the same era he's from, he can't make it an era thing.
Yeah,
it's not
okay.
an era thing.
Well, like,
some people will take the time to go and look it up, or take the time to go and look for a word, another word.
Apparently,
So it's
nobody.
more of a writing thing.
It's a writing thing.
Okay.
So I wish I had this show, but I used to always say that battle rappers, not just rappers, don't understand that if you want to be the best rapper,
Okay.
like you should have paid attention in English class.
Okay.
There are literary techniques
Yeah.
that.
Well, according to
will
Twitter,
make you
Yeah,
be
yeah,
according
yeah.
to
better.
I agree
Twitter,
with that.
no battle rapper has ever seen Rhyme Zone. Nobody knows about Rhyme Zone, and no battle rapper has ever used
bullshit.
Battle Rhyme Zone.
And that's bullshit.
That's according to Twitter.
And that's bullshit.
Loso went out for himself. Loso went out for himself. I seen even And A-Ward, that's my dude. You know what I'm saying? Even A-Ward said on his live, he said, I've never used it. Everybody's saying no one's used it before, and they
But
left
you know it
Loso
takes
for
more
drop.
work though,
no
right?
one said, yo, you know what, Loso? It's not a problem. Like, the way you're defending it right now, and you're doing it very educated, and saying the reasons why it makes sense, everyone shot it down and said, you're cheating.
You know why?
And-
But real talk, when I looked at it
Well-
for a hot minute, it was the lazy battle rapper.
When I looked at
that's
it-
what I'm about to
You don't
say.
have a great. First of all, you don't
Yo,
have a great
I was
track
just about
record.
to say
On
that.
top of that, you don't have a great vocabulary.
Yeah.
I mean, you do what you can.
When I see that, the first thing I said was, because I caught on to it a little bit late.
they
I'm
do at
always
work.
I'm always on Twitter,
Me
but
too.
on this subject, I was like driving around and shit. And when I finally caught up with it, I was like, what's the big deal? Like, I thought a lot of y'all do this. Yo, y'all don't? Oh, okay.
They
Whatever, you
fronting.
guys are lying.
They fronting.
And I left
They're
it
not
alone.
thinking. Some of them are
They
fronting,
fronting.
but some of them honestly.
Some of them honestly like,
they
yo,
was
damn,
racking
I
their
wish I would have knew about
brain.
this 5 battles ago.
But real talk,
You know what I
with
mean?
battle
Like,
rap, I
yo,
always
they
say
think like, yo,
that.
damn, I was using this all these years.
But with battle rap, I always say that. That's why sometimes it gets to be too much because you really have to break your brain to come up with this mad
does.
creative shit.
It does.
So they weren't thinking to use a cheat code, if you want to call it a cheat code.
Well, we could transition actually from that because, like I said, Cortez was the one that was very vocal about it. So, Cortez, guess what? Everyone wants you to see you
I wish he
battle
was here.
Loso. Me too.
Me too.
Yeah, you got
Loso
battle.
versus Cortez.
Yeah, Core.
Let's make it
You gotta
happen.
Take Loso.
Let's give it up for Cortez versus Loso, everybody.
Cortez versus Loso.
Cortez versus Loso needs to go down.
You heard it here first. In the Loop Radio.
Interlude Radio,
Interlude
Cortez
Radio.
versus Loso, we're pushing for that. If they was the battle, Rhyme Zone included, who would win?
I think.
Well, let's start over here.
I'm telling you, Core's gonna beat Loso. Like that's just not. That's not
Convincingly?
No, I think that would be a classic.
It's a classic.
That's a classic battle waiting to happen. Like, cause you know what I mean. Like,
Now, what?
one.
You didn't know the classic is a. Trust me, I get yelled at
Okay,
all
okay,
the time
okay.
for saying
That
classic.
would be a great
so
battle.
Tell me why
That would be
it would
a very
be
great
classic.
battle.
All right,
It would be a very great battle because, for one, Cortez always gets the thing where like when he get a good battle, they don't come as prepared as they can be. You know what I mean? Like your Prez Mafias, yeah. You know what I mean? All the good looks that he could have had.
Tech Nine.
You know what I mean?
He had a lot of them.
He 30'd them and then he get vaulted. Like, but Loso is gonna come with 3 fire rounds for him.
Okay.
That's gonna come right back at him talking about him. And this is somebody that's not talking that street shit. This is a kid that don't curse. That's I mean the church shit and all that. He's gonna come correct. So
Okay.
I feel like that's gonna push. It gotta push Cortez because Cortez know he can't play.
I
You
agree
can't
with
play
that.
against Loso.
But
I agree with that.
there's a but with
We're going to
that.
get to you, Ray.
Okay.
France, let me see what you think about Cortez versus Loso. First, who do you think will win, and what do you think about the battle?
I have to ride with Cortez just off the experience.
Yeah.
But as a whole, right, Cortez has been like the gatekeeper for the Latino battle rappers. He's battled Jim, battled Jim Murder, right?
Clap it up for
Let's give
Latino
it up for
battle
Cortez. Give it
rappers.
up for the Latino battle rappers, y'all.
Yeah. Dominican. We got some Barcelona in the house.
Yeah.
But Loso said on my show, and Cortez has also told me that Loso was influenced by Cortez coming up. Like he watched Hitman and Cortez,
Okay.
and a lot of Cortez early battles, and got the fire for rap
Yeah.
from that. So like Cortez is like an idol to Loso.
Okay.
So that's already a
It's
special
like,
thing
yeah,
already
yeah,
off
yeah,
rip.
Right.
And more importantly, they're both really good writers.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a whole, like not to bring the whole Latino gets downplay stuff, but I feel like they both had to fight harder in certain battles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It is what it is,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
So I personally would like to see that happen in the proper platform because Cortez's battle other Latino battle rappers, but like in settings
Yeah.
where like it didn't fit.
He's battled Uno Lavos.
Yeah,
he's
and I was there
battled
for that.
Gems,
He
he's
30
battled
them.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
He 30.
All right.
I think
Jim's great.
him and Loso, me personally, will have to be a volume battle. You get to
Small
literally,
room.
you get to literally
Yeah.
hear everything.
Think it should have been on volume 4?
Nah,
If this
honestly,
would've happened-
I want that to be on the stage, bro.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not
think-
mad at that.
Cortez need a stage look, bro. Nah,
All right. So
Cortez need a look.
Ray, what do you think about Cortez versus Loso? First, who would win, in your opinion? And what do you think about the battle overall?
I think it's a fire battle.
Facts.
I think that, like he said, they're both dope writers. I will say this: battle rap is about you're only as good as your last showing. So if we do that, then Loso was still good to me versus S.TREET, but he clearly lost.
Yes.
And it makes me think like Cortez, even though He's probably had some up and down showings. I don't think Cortez would have ever lost to Chef Trez.
Well, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. And there's no offense to Core because that's my dude. That Ryder battle is not as clear as everybody would say.
It
You
was
have people
clear
have
to me.
Come on, North Carolina.
Ryder versus Cortez. A lot of people have Ryder winning.
I disagree with you.
I'm about to say, bro,
Well, maybe John was.
bro.
I've watched the battle. I
Well, what you're
Cortez winning
saying
too.
is Cortez has had battles where he's lost and he shouldn't have lost. Or they were
Cortez
close to
lost to me clearly versus Head Ice.
Well, no, it's not
And-
even that. All right,
and
both times.
ours.
The reason
Ours
why,
too.
the reason why I brought up the
Second
Ryder,
time,
the
not the
reason
first
why I
time.
brought up the Ryder situation is because is Ryder better than Loso or Chef Trez? I think we all could agree that he's not.
He's
in my
not.
opinion,
No.
he's not. So therefore, if you're having it almost a debatable where fans are not saying you killed him,
Yeah.
then it makes the battle a little bit closer.
Cortez clearly beat Ryder
but
to
you know
me.
for a fact being better than somebody
Yeah.
doesn't mean you can automatically beat them. Anybody can be beat any night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And especially on that night, I was in the building in North Carolina. It was no
was a heat box.
exaggeration. It was 150 degrees in that venue all night, my nigga.
Yeah, I heard.
I don't understand how these niggas rap that night. Period.
I agree.
Niggas is passing out on there left and right.
But
Like,
Cortez versus Loso, my thoughts on the battle is I definitely want to see it happen.
Me too.
I wouldn't mind it seeing it on one of these bigger battles, one of these bigger cards that's coming up. Because a big thing right now with the culture, just talking about Volume 4, like I said, this is a roundtable discussion, so sometimes we might go off topic. Volume 4, a lot of people have a problem with it being so random. But those grudge matches that we do have left in the culture, we kind of need to save those for these bigger cards.
I feel
And a
that.
lot of times, guess how storylines get made? Through Twitter, through interviews, through blogs, and through just talking shit sometimes. And it's turning slowly, but it's simmering into a grudge match. So let's let it simmer.
But why it gotta
let's
be
talk about it.
It's not necessarily a grudge match. I want to call it a grudge.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not
Well,
a
if
grudge.
let's
they
look at
call
it.
this a sport, right?
Well, he looked up to
Like,
Cortez,
the fuck?
right?
It's a competition. Put names together and get
Let
popping.
me
nigga.
talk. Let me
looked
talk
up
for a
to
second.
Cortez?
Cortez, he said he looked up to Cortez, right? Coming into it, right? They have this whole rhyme zone thing going on, right? Cortez is one of the most outspoken people against it, right? They're
But
both-
Rhyme Zone isn't the reason why they're battling. It's way past Rhyme
Yeah,
Zone.
yeah.
Don't bring
Talk
Rhyme
about
Zone.
it.
Rhyme Zone's going to be just a few
It's just
bars
happen.
into the
That's just-
battle.
that's just gonna make
Cortez
it more-
is going to open
it's gonna
around
make it more
saying.
spicier.
Cortez is going to open around saying, "You use Rhyme Zone." They're going to get a couple laughs and then
I don't
just-
think so.
and move on.
I think that would go into his third.
But-
With it's some shit we need to talk about.
Nah.
That's a fact. That's a
Because
fact.
he said on record way prior to Rhyme Zone, he has an angle for Loso that would make Loso look like Prez Mafia. And he said that.
And that's-
he
and
said
that-
that. He said that 6 months
Son.
ago, prior to the Rhyme
We
Zone. So
watched
that
niggas
means
soul lift in the room.
Well,
Yes.
well, let me
Sky, bro.
let me shift the conversation real quick since we're talking about grudge matches and we all agree. Some of us agree it's not a grudge match.
Okay.
Let's talk about some grudge matches that didn't happen, that is about to happen.
Okay.
And what do we think about it? So one grudge match that's not happening, and once again we are advocating for this battle: Sue Surf versus Murder Mook. It needs to go down in 2019. Damn, it sounds crazy saying
Are
2019.
they still talking about it?
You know what I think about that battle? I think that's Jordan versus LeBron.
Well, the crazy thing is, Calico said something that was very interesting to me. He said that him and Charlie Clips have been in negotiations for over 3 or 4 years. He said sometimes negotiations go on for a long time behind
Facts.
the scenes.
Okay.
Sue Surf and Murder Mook is always in negotiations, but it has to be right for both parties and the league.
But real talk. Let's just be real.
Let's talk about it.
Let's just be real.
Uh-oh.
Surf versus Mook could have happened when Surf first came home.
It should have happened.
It should have happened.
It should have happened.
Negotiations is bullshit.
Yeah.
Not really.
No, Surf was thinking that he deserved, and he does not. Let's just be honest. He thought that he deserved
bigger
what
bag.
Mook was. Not, he's gonna get a bigger bag.
Yeah.
Well, no.
He thought he deserved what Mook was getting. No, you don't.
Was it the exact same money? He wanted the exact same
He wanted
price.
what Mook was getting.
Yeah, that's
that
not
was the
happening.
issue. And to me, just off of common sense, if I was
That's not happening.
managing him, I'm like, you just came home from jail.
Yeah.
He was a hot.
Why
topic.
would he? Right, the culture was missing Surf. So in my opinion, his return to the game was equivalent actually to Mook's return.
It definitely was.
Do you
It
think
was
that rum? Do you think that?
I was
wait,
in the show.
It wasn't or it was?
do you think that
Bro.
Rum Nitty battle
It
hurt his
wasn't or
stock?
it was?
It was. And
It
the
was.
building,
So I'm
wait,
saying,
I never
that's
seen the
mad
building
money
rock
for
like
what-
that in a long time, bro.
Right.
Where he
It
rocked
was
that building.
equivalent. So I see why he thought he would.
It was a perfect
why
time.
He deserved
It was a perfect
the same
time.
back, but you don't deserve the same back.
France, let me ask you a question. Do you think that that Rum Nitty battle hurt his stock though?
It wasn't a smart move. You
I think-
chose Rum Nitty for the culture. Salute.
Yeah.
All right, the culture wanted that. But that was not smart, yo. If he really wanted to be the top dog,
No,
Yeah.
not only in not
yeah.
only in
You know what it
battle rap,
was?
Yeah.
hold up, but not only in battle rap, but in music,
Yeah.
he's pursuing music.
Yeah.
There are a different set of eyes that's on Murder Mook that's not on the
Yeah.
culture.
That's a fact.
So if you really wanted to be big, like a big dog and be the, because to me, I had Surf and probably in 2014
Yeah.
or 13 as the battle rapper that could actually convert. There hasn't
the
been no
music
one from
industry.
the culture that has converted to music
Yeah.
properly.
Yes.
He could have been the dude to do it.
Yes.
So you you
And-
fucked up your whole shit.
and
you
Mook
came
was the stepping
home
stone to
from
do it.
jail. The smartest thing to do is to battle a
Yeah.
dude who has all these eyes on
Yeah.
him. Why wouldn't you do that?
I think Nitty was more of the not smart move. It was the safe move for Surf.
it was super safe.
It was a safe like yo.
Everyone
let me
said
get
they
this
wanna be
off
great. You wanna be
just
great?
to prolong shit a little longer because I'm gonna wash him real quick.
He was scared
You know
to
what
move.
I mean?
Let's talk about it.
I gotta hear. France is my artificial intelligence surrogate. They know everything about battle rap.
Was he scared or not?
Was he scared of Mook?
Or scared of greatness? A lot of the artists are not
I don't
ready
think.
to
See,
great.
here's the thing, though. I don't think he was scared of Mook because Rum Nitty and Surf was a battle in demand.
Yeah.
Obviously, not more in demand
Was
than
it?
Mook and Surf.
It's not.
But why not?
But,
But
no-
why?
but,
look,
but nothing is more in demand than Mook. So that's nothing you could compare.
that's true. But at the time, the timing of it, right there, his come
Yeah.
home battle, he just,
Perfect
like
timing.
perfect timing. If that was the
Perfect
Mook battle. So
Yeah.
imagine
It would've
him.
broke the
Imagine
internet.
him. People
why
missing
not
him
do
for
it?
being in
You're
jail,
scared?
and then Mook come in because he's from the industry.
Well, a lot of times,
imagine
let's
that
be
When I
honest.
say
collide.
Us knowing
scared,
the
I mean
culture-
scared of greatness.
Us knowing the culture though, sometimes you need that battle. Especially if he said he wasn't writing while he was in jail. So when you come out, you got to get that rust off. Battling somebody like Mook.
So he was scared.
He was scared.
What you mean? Because honestly, that
I
battle
don't
would
know
have
if
made
he was
it back. It would have brought it back to
I got
2012.
five.
Loaded Lux and Calico.
He was scared.
It would have.
I don't usually
but
say
let's-
that.
It would have.
But you-
Yo,
But you know what?
think
This-
about it. It would have
both
brought
the
it back to
returns.
2012. I swear to God,
Yeah.
like that would have been the moment where the culture would have stopped. Like everybody.
What?
Like
You know how much
What?
money URL would have made off that battle?
what?
How much money could
No,
they make, period?
everybody, not just hip. Everybody in hip hop would be watching that battle.
I'll tell you this. Him and Rum Nitty was booked probably like 2-3 months, right? Is that a full enough time to like promote him and Mook? Because that's a battle that's gonna take a whole
but
rollout.
this something that was in negotiation for years, though.
A whole rollout, a whole campaign, a documentary, a stack card alongside
Let me
with
ask you a
it.
question. You think Mook and Surface sell out the Garden?
No. Sound like
Not
the
the
garden?
theater.
No,
The theater.
yeah, they
Not
could,
the
they could,
theater.
they
The
could,
theater.
they could.
5,000.
They'll sell out
5,000.
anything. They'll sell out anything.
5,000.
They'll sell out anything. They'll sell out
That's a lot.
anything.
They would have needed.
They'll sell out anything.
They would have
Anything.
needed the
You think
Verb
so?
and Lux on the same card.
No, I think those two alone could sell out.
That was
anything.
in those. That was I ain't gonna lie, and that was the card. That was the
you
card.
do you
I'm not
understand-
sure if y'all know about the Floyd Mayweather card that was about to
Yeah.
happen at the Garden.
Yeah.
it was Verb and what's his was on there. Calico
Yeah,
and Clips
but-
was on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a lot, and I don't know what made it fell through.
Well, we're still talking about grudge matches, right?
Yeah.
So let's just let's talk about some grudge matches that are going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So RBE, who is one of the most respected, it's
Yeah.
up there now. Shout outs to y'all for that. They have Hollow
Brick by
the
brick.
Dawn versus Math Hoffa. Now I'm gonna start over here, and then we're gonna work our way around this time. So, friends, let me hear your thoughts on Hollow the Dawn versus Math Hoffa. Talk about it.
Who do I have winning?
Talk about it.
I think I have Math winning.
Okay. Why?
I think it's important for us to realize like Hollow. This is it for Hollow. Like no match, no opponent that Hollow has will be bigger than him. That's it. Him and John, though John is amazing. Hollow's still the bigger name. Math, Hollow's still the A side. Every match since 2011 till now, Hollow's been main event every single battle.
Right.
Think about that.
Okay.
He's never battled and not been a main event.
Okay.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So you have Math winning,
I do
right?
have Math winning. Because I feel like they're cornering Hollow into matches that like it's no longer like this is a big match for me. Like this match does more for my opponent than for me.
Okay. I like that.
Listen, man.
Who do you have winning the God Fa?
Hollow's gonna walk on Math Hoffa.
Walk on him?
Wow.
You know why? Because Hollow know that he fucked up his last two battles against Rock.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He wasn't Hollow against
Arsenal.
against John.
Well,
John.
when was the last time that Hollow was Hollow?
I think he was hollow against he was hollow against Rock personally, but
Yeah.
Arsenal and John he wasn't that.
He wasn't that.
Okay.
His last 2 showings was bad, and I think the
has
reason why I know
he
he's
has a
gonna
high
go
bar,
off
though. He has
because
a
the
high-
time limit in the rounds. I think it's 2-minute rounds and then third round unlimited.
Is it?
Yes, it's time. It's only limited rounds, third round. Hollow's gonna bring out that big T Hollow. He's gonna be more straight to the point, no joking. It's gonna be more, and it's more of a grudge match. So he could say a lot of shit that we don't know about Math. Like we always heard Hollow Math part of the story. We never heard Hollow side of the story.
I want to hear
about
some
things.
rapping though. I don't want to hear.
Hollow
All,
the
I don't want
Dog?
to hear. I don't want to hear all stories like that. I'm like I can't relate.
But
to
he knows that's gonna come up because
Yeah.
that's the angles.
Hollow the Dawn,
I got
Math
Hollow
Hoffa.
winning. I got Hollow winning. Kill it clearly.
Rain. What's your thoughts on the battle? I know you're gonna be in the building. I won't be surprised if you're there for the face-off. Talk about it.
Yeah, actually, the face-off is going on next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
To me, all I'm gonna say is this: to me, Hollow is one of my favorite battle rappers. Though I haven't loved his last few showings.
Okay.
I think he's the epitome of a battle rapper. I think.
all around it.
Yeah, exactly. He has everything. You know, I think if you're new into battle rap, that's who you want to watch. If you want to be the top dog, he does everything.
I don't
But
want to put you on the
rappers on
spot,
beats.
but are you giving Math Hoffa a chance? Or you
Yes,
think
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
I'm giving Hoffa a chance.
Most definitely.
Definitely.
I think Hollow is gonna bring out the gutter.
And this is the opportunity
Math.
for Math. It's the great
So
opportunity.
let me say something, right?
Math has real talk. I don't understand why the culture tries to sleep on Math.
Talk about
He
it.
has some good
Math
showings
has
lately.
had great showings.
Talk about
Yes.
it.
Math versus
Ill Will. I think it was Ill Will.
Ill Will was
He
good.
was great.
No, no.
Three in a row, 3
Oh,
weeks.
Snake
Math
Eyes.
versus,
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
Gems. That was on 3 weeks. 3 weeks in a
Math-
row.
Only thing Math did wrong, and this is where I don't like the culture, because they ride shit, but
He choked.
the last Math did 3 battles in a row.
Yeah, it was-
right. So
They-
after Snake Eyes was who?
Real deal.
And I heard he didn't have a great showing versus Real Deal.
No, he won against Real Deal.
I didn't
No,
see
that
it.
was good.
That
was good. He won.
He
No,
did bad
so who
against
was
Av. After that,
Av.
he did really bad
Av.
against
So yeah,
Av.
now Av was
Yeah.
someone that he had to do
Yes.
good against.
Yes.
So because he didn't do good against Av, the culture
Yeah.
kind of
They-
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I call that from the get. This Math is a guy who's gonna angle you. He's gonna try to talk to you. He can't compete with a pure puncher.
Yeah.
Here's my thoughts on it. I got Math Hoffa winning 2-1. I think that
Yeah, I agree.
that third round, I think Hollow might beat him because it's an unlimited round. He can freestyle the first 2 rounds. But I think Math is going to come out the gate. He's going to be way more aggressive. I think he's going to – Math is a great angler. Like, when he uses angles,
He do.
his opponents
He do.
have a
But this battle
hard
is personal.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
very
saying. It's
personal.
real personal.
It's very personal
It's
for
personal.
him. Now, Hollow, when it's joking and all of that stuff, and it's like he gets to have fun with it, he's a better battler. When it's like real, well, the Lux
think
battle
about it.
was personal for him.
I feel you. But when the last time you seen Gutter Hollow? He ain't
I want to
really-
say Lux. That was
Yeah.
the last time I seen him.
To me,
that
that
was a
was
long time
his.
ago.
He had
That was a long time ago.
He had a triple double on Lux.
But I think
he
that-
did everything that.
I think-
Hollow has a routine of having a great performance and then a decent performance. Like, that's how it is. It's for example, before Lux, Surf decent, Lux amazing,
And that was his
Mook,
one. That was his
decent.
coming home battle.
Clips amazing. Past day 1 rounder decent. Then past day the full battle amazing. But he has such
Even
a
the
high,
Diz 1 round was
yeah,
dope.
he has such a high bar to live up to that a good Hollow is like, oh, it's okay, but it's still
Math-
good.
But no, I think that Math
Yeah.
is gonna get really in his bag.
Yeah, he
I
gotta
just
get in
seen
his
him
bag.
versus Thesaurus, which a lot of people thought was a crazy matchup. It's like why are they battling?
That shit
Besides
got
his
canceled
third
like 3-4
round-
times.
Besides his third round, that was a good Math.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think
That wasn't
Math,
a good. Don't lie. That wasn't a good math.
I liked it.
He wasn't
I enjoyed
prepared.
it.
He wasn't
Math versus
prepared.
Thesaurus.
He wasn't
Oh, no,
prepared.
the last,
see that.
it was actually his third wasn't his third. He was choking.
He dropped the ball somewhere though.
If he's
But
choking,
that battle was booked like 5 years ago, bro. That shit,
Yeah.
he should have been more prepared for that.
Well, we're gonna
Did we want to see that Math versus?
It was way-
Thesaurus?
it
That was
way
on
past his
Massacre.
time.
That was
It
on
was way
Massacre
past
2.
his time.
That was on Massacre 2. He no showed.
Yes.
Because I remember that. Like,
well, he used
that-
angles, and I thought he won that battle.
You thought you thought he won that battle?
I thought he won that battle.
Are you insane?
I gave him the first 2.
He choked in 2 of the rounds. How are you?
He choked in the third. He didn't choke in the
that's
second.
an
He didn't
automatic
choke in the
round.
first.
I go by
He
old
cut.
schools,
He
man.
cut his second round short, and he
did
choked
cut it
in the
short.
third.
He cut it short. He had
Yes,
better
if you,
material.
if you cut it short, what's gonna happen?
Well, whose material was better within that
And
little bit
the
apart?
second round was the best round. He had the Manu Ginobili line. Are you
First
crazy?
of all, they kept talking in the back. Remember, they kept talking in the back though, and he had to keep stopping. He tried to say something about. He tried to freestyle that was trash. Come on. All right, France. Moving on.
You're giving a guy a battle that he's.
What do y'all think about K-Shine versus Ab? Someone in the live. Shout out to NY
K-Shine
Black.
and Ab, that was which one?
I didn't see that, but what do y'all think? That was
Yo.
kind of,
K-Shine versus
I
Ab
was in
won.
the building for that. That was at
Was
Amazora.
the building for that?
Yo, in the building, because I ain't gonna lie, that little sound, it was so much. Anyway.
Shine mesmerized the building.
Yeah, I mean,
he
in the
hypnotizes.
building. But watch that shit on camera. Ab won that pretty clearly, bro.
everyone's saying that.
Like in
Listen,
the building,
I
I watched
see
that.
it.
I said, "Damn,
I'm gonna be totally honest.
I'm like,
I'm gonna be totally honest. All three was in the building. We were mesmerized
I'm
by
telling-
K-Shine.
I'm
telling
telling
you.
about that battle.
K-Shine won that battle.
bro."
It's more. It looks closer. Av won a round, but he didn't win the battle. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, guys.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Move along.
Moving on.
I'm
But
on live.
we're still on grudge matches, right? So we got to talk about it, especially on the first episode, because I got to hear you guys' opinion on it.
All right.
Let's start with Goods versus Cassidy, the Hustler.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Where do we want to start with this, man? Actually, you know what? I'll start on it first this time, all right? This is how I feel about this battle. This is not biased, guys. Everybody tuned in. This isn't biased. This is my true feelings on this battle.
Oh boy.
It's about to be biased.
I have Goods 3-0.
Okay, I think we're.
No round, that
Dirty
one
Burger?
round for
I thi-
Cass.
I don't give Cassidy not one
Ben,
round.
I mean, let's make this challenging. I think we all. I can safe to say we all have Goods winning. Let's make a
No, we
case.
don't. No, we don't.
Who doesn't have Goods
Oh, no,
winning?
we're
in this
going to talk
room?
about We don't.
Who on this table right
I
here
got
doesn't?
Cass with the upset. What the fuck you
Okay,
mean, nigga?
there we go. Can we make a case for Cassidy winning this battle instead? Because I don't want to talk about Goods 3-0. That's the easy.
Well,
that's the easy route.
let's talk about-
how Cassidy can win it. That's more difficult.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't think
He's not
that
going to win it.
Goods got a
I'm not going to give him a chance. He's not
Cassidy
going
got
to
a
win it.
chance, bro.
Cassidy
Know what I mean?
has a.
He does have a chance.
Because you
He's
know
a
why?
super
You know why? Because
duper
the
vet.
history,
Put some
the
respect
history
on
of the
vets,
battle.
man.
If he angle it right, he could get around or just off, nigga. You only a battle rap because of me, nigga.
Goods is going to do this. Goods is going to have the Henny
Henny
bottle. Goods is going to have a cup. He's going to come out his first round. He's going to say,
He gonna be like, you did a song with R. Kelly, nigga.
what was you and R. Kelly doing in the hotel?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the crowd gonna be like,
That's that-
oh.
The crowd is going to erupt. And he already won us over now. In your words, he hypnotized everybody.
Okay.
Cassidy doesn't have performance. He's never been on a big. Last time he was on a big stage was against Disaster.
But he ain't gonna battle him like he battled Disaster. Like, come on, that's a whole nother, like, come on.
You understand? Cassidy's studying the game tapes now. Like Cassidy,
That's what I'm saying. He's in
Cassidy
the loop.
went up to Ryder
Like, know what I
and
mean?
he
In
said,
the
"Ryder,
video.
I'm a fan of yours." That means he's watching. He's in
You
tune.
play devil's advocate.
Oh, really?
then.
Yeah.
I'm
You
telling
play
right
devil's
now.
advocate.
Okay, I have Goods winning.
Listen.
You
I
have
have Goods
Goods
winning.
winning?
I have Goods winning.
What do Cassidy do? What's his biggest action
Punchline.
be on battle rap?
Punchline.
Okay.
Punchline.
So if he could enhance his punchlines against a nigga who goods who don't really
Who don't
like he
punchline.
drags out his punches, if he punch back to back with some
But
okay,
Cassidy has to have a like.
He has to perform on that big stage. He has to
He
keep
has
everybody
to
entertained.
perform.
he do. He
and
gotta
his
keep us-
cadence
he
is
do.
super duper
Old.
slow.
Yeah,
and
he do. He,
not
like I said,
up to date.
Like I said,
yo.
he got if he updated his shit, like if he downloaded his new shit,
exactly.
he downloaded his new shit.
That's the key word.
He could fucking like, yo, Cassidy got a chance to win this battle because he a puncher.
I
don't
think
think so.
Cassidy wouldn't take this match if he wasn't studying the game tape.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what, too? Ben, I gotta challenge you.
Okay.
You picked Jay Mills to win against K-Shine, right?
I did.
And Jay Mills is somebody that's been out the culture for a bit. You can
Right.
put Cassidy, Jay Mills, all these guys in this little box, industry
Okay.
battlers.
Okay.
Cassidy came and beat one of our Mount Rushmore battle rappers, and he's been to plenty of events. He studies the game
One
tapes,
of
and
your
beat him,
Mount
Hold
Rushmore
on.
battlers.
Beat him using his style.
and beat him using
On
his
purpose,
style.
and he did it on purpose,
Well,
nigga.
no, wait. Did he really win that battle? He won that battle, but did he really win
That was the
battle?
highlight of the battle with him doing the Diz impression. That wasn't?
It shouldn't have been close if that's the case.
Okay.
You're saying Goods 3-0. If Cassidy's close with Goods, Cassidy wins.
No. He's not going to be. I don't think it's even going to be close.
Okay, I'm not mad at you saying that, but what I'm saying is, let's challenge it. How can Cassidy make it close?
Well, I'm not going to give.
I
That's
think-
for you to do. I'm not going to give him points because if he
Because
watches this,
he
it
would-
depends what he talk about.
He wouldn't take this if he didn't feel like he could
That's
really.
what I'm saying. He's confident. It's something
And
that
you know what? Sorry to cut you off, Father. Let's break out one last important point, and I want Rain to hear this. every single industry battle rapper that's come back has never been on the URL platform. It's been on everybody else. Total Slaughter, RBE, every other platform possible. You think URL wouldn't book an industry rapper thinking they failed everywhere else? Here, they cannot fail. We're not going to allow them to come here and look bad.
Okay.
We're not going to allow them to look like Joe Butters. We're not going to allow them to look like this person, this person, this person.
They don't have control over that.
But they wouldn't book that match if they didn't think they could. You think
Every industry rapper talks a good game. Like, and in fact, the only person that probably didn't was like a King Los. He didn't really talk that much, but he was probably the best. And that's
He
what
was the
best.
He was the
He
best.
was the best.
And that's the thing.
He's in the culture. He's
The
one of
more-
he's I don't consider him industry,
Yeah,
even though he
like,
is. He's
he's
one
in
of
the
us.
culture, like-
He's battled and he goes to so many events.
Here's what I learned, and this is why I had to put my foot in my freaking mouth, is because I always thought when you talk more, especially coming from Harlem, we can out-talk anybody. So when you're out-talking him, I'm like, oh, shit, he's got you looking stupid. Like, of course you're going to win the battle. And Mook didn't have Verb looking stupid, and Mills didn't have Sean looking stupid, and they talked the most. Cassidy talked crazy in that Norbs interview. He
a
talked
good assessment.
worse than both of them. He talked about
was
Goods
talking crazy.
like Goods was nobody. Like it was just a nothing.
That's why
And
I
it's
feel like,
well, isn't he supposed
like,
to?
That's what I'm saying. Like I
He's
feel
supposed
like,
to.
But he played into. I mean, you saying the same
He sold
thing.
the fight, but
He's
it's like-
supposed to, but he played into.
and the
same-
rumor is the face-off come
Right,
out yet? Did
right.
the
Basically
the
because-
face-off came out yet?
Because here's
Not
what
yet.
no,
Because they said that
here's
Goods
what,
got emotional. We never saw Goods emotional.
but here's
Oh,
what
what?
They
here's
said
what
Goods.
Goods
Cassidy got the best
emotional.
of Goods in that face-off that's gonna
It was
come out.
funny
I'm not
too,
sure if it
'cause
dropped yet.
me and France was there. France told me I was asleep. France was like, "Yo, Goods and Cassidy was yelling in the other room. Like you could hear them from the outside,
Like it
screaming at each
said,
other."
people saying like, "Yo, who was in the room?" Like, "Yo, we
But
never seen Goods
I
look
just
like
think
that."
URL wouldn't book an industry battle rapper without them realizing, yo, you need to be able to adapt to our crowd.
Well,
Because they're not going to book an industry battle rapper and put him in a small room. They got to recoup.
Right.
They're going to put him in a
Right.
big stage.
Agreed.
They're going to say, how can you adapt to a known crowd? How can you adapt to a Summer Madness crowd? You think that
So
conversation
you,
hasn't
you,
had?
yo, so you
lot.
think,
It
so you think,
takes a lot to
so
be
you
on
think
that
it,
big
you
stage.
think it matter if it happens with? Cause I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's in Concrete, if it's in New York or Philly, but I think it's either one of them two. You think that's a big difference?
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
definitely.
Hell yeah.
Philly would love Cassidy.
Can I be honest, though? I really would have
New
preferred,
York?
I really would have
We're
preferred
riding with
Cassidy.
Goods.
I would prefer Cassidy against Suge or Rum Nitty.
He would have a worse time. It would be worse for him.
Yes.
I don't. Real talk. Sugar's my guy.
He would have body
But
cast.
I don't. What?
Yeah.
Never.
He'd have been dunking on
I
him.
don't think that Suge deserved Cassidy.
You know why? Because
Suge
Suge would have had a problem with Cassidy
Goods
because
deserve
they
him the
spit the
most.
same type of raps,
Suge been
nigga.
Hold on, let
campaigning
Rain-
for
let Rain.
Cassidy for about 2-3 years.
Facts.
Yo. On Instagram, he nonstop.
Goods
He
deserve him
ain't
the
deserve-
most.
He didn't
Yeah,
deserve
Goods deserved that
Goods
battle.
deserve it
Goods
the most,
deserved that battle.
but Rum Nitty and Cass make the
Right.
most sense stylistically.
Here we go.
And Shotgun Suge and Cass would have made the most
You think
sense.
Entertaining.
Would have made the most
Entertaining.
sense.
Oh, opposing
and
styles?
entertainment and
Entertainment.
optics. Because then you would have said, let's
Style
see,
clash.
is Suge gonna pocket tap Cass?
Yeah.
That's all you want to
Yes.
say to yourself.
Yes, he
Yeah.
would have.
He would have.
You know what he put in his back?
And he
Big
might
dog
got
in the
snuffed.
stump yarded.
Yeah.
He
Rick
might have got
Harden.
snuffed,
James
yo.
Harden. Bang on him like I'm James Harden. He'd have been all banging on him and all that. He
Yeah.
tapping his. It would have been
Nah,
bad
he
for
would.
Cassidy.
He would have showed him. Nah, I don't think
He's
so,
from Philly,
man.
but it's lunchtime. Nigga, what?
You think he would have showed Cassidy respect?
I think that he would have showed him a little bit.
I don't-
Cassidy
Nah.
is still Cass, yo.
Yeah, he be disrespecting
Cass
him.
is still Cass, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
At the end of
Okay,
the day, a
okay.
lot of rappers worldwide,
Looked up to him.
all your favorites look up to Cass.
Yeah.
Cass burned mad
Yeah.
freestyles, like
Burned.
1,000 freestyles. You gotta put respect
And
on
yo,
the work.
and
ethic,
Meek
yo.
Mill,
I feel you.
and he said like himself. He said, "Yo,
And-
Cass won about 5,000 battles. There ain't no
And-
exaggeration
let me-
number."
Facts.
Let me
He
say
said
one
that's
thing.
not an
He
exaggeration
He
number.
might
Let
have
me-
pocket checked him, but he wasn't
Yo,
gonna do too much. G.
Cassidy
Not for nothing.
did not win 5,000
Yo,
battles. I'm
yo,
sure he
hold on,
meant
hold
a
on.
that.
lot of yo. I'm telling you.
Fine, let me
Nick-
tell you something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's kind of a little parallel when you think about it. Cassidy got his buzz from battling in industry battle rap when he was still unsigned, battling Freeway. Now he's the industry guy and the unsigned guy's battling him. You don't think that Cass realizes that? And
He
says,
knows that.
He
That's what I'm
says,
saying. I
yo,
think-
I'm
that's
not
what
going to be Freeway.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get
That's what I'm
Freeway.
saying. I think he's sleeping on Cass, man. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
we
let
are,
me ask
we
you a
are.
this
I'm
question. Y'all think Swiss Beats flip the coin?
That would be
He has
dope.
to. He has to.
That would be dope.
He has to.
Swiss got a, nah, man. He got
I don't know
to
if he's gonna do it, but that would be dope. I would like
the
to see that.
rematch?
I would like to see that. I
the
would like to see
rematch.
for the rematch.
I
People
would like to
don't know
see-
it's a rematch. Like Cass won the first.
Imagine they drop the original, like somebody has it vaulted and they drop it prior. That would be the best promo forever.
But I think that it takes a lot more than being a punchline rapper to win battles. If you're gonna be a punchline rapper, you have to be the best punchline rap. You got to be at Rum Nitty. You got to be at Av. You got to be a B Magic. You got to be a Conceited. You got to be so original, so witty with it that every punch is like, holy shit.
I
My
agree with
nigga,
you,
he
but-
created it, nigga. He created punchlines,
did.
nigga.
But you know, battle rap, real talk. I always say this.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar created
Lyricism
the
is
hook
not-
shot. That doesn't mean that he's gonna
lyricism is
come
not
in.
But-
respected
but
in
you're not
battle
giving him a
rap,
chance,
yo.
though.
Punchline rappers are what battle rap is.
Facts.
Lyricism is not respected.
Angles are respected. Angles are respected.
Now.
But punchlines
On the
come
big
from
stage,
all that.
they don't want to hear that long drawn
don't
out
wanna
shit.
hear
They
that
want to hear
shit,
straight to
yo.
the punch, nigga.
Goods is not one of those. I think that Goods is entertaining.
He
And
is.
that big crowd and us watching for those 40 minutes, I think he's gonna have us like, this is funny. This is a good angle.
But listen,
he's punching.
Ben,
on
what's gonna
But
happen?
Cassie's the only nigga that can make Goods look like a little nigga, though. It's that.
What's gonna
that's the
happen?
storyline
What's,
niggas not
what's gonna
talking
happen
about.
if
But
Cassidy
Goods
gets?
sunned Rock. I don't care.
If
That's what I'm saying.
if-
He sunned him.
If Goods
Like, he
loses
had
the
him-
first
we
round,
was looking at him like,
Hold on, y'all. We got one at a time.
if Goods loses the first round against Cassidy, the building is gonna go haywire.
yeah,
They're
that's
gonna
a
go
fact.
haywire,
That's what I'm trying to say. They're gonna go crazy,
and that
bro.
alone could help him somewhere down the line in the near
If Goods
future.
don't-
If he doesn't blow it up
My bad.
himself, obviously.
If Goods act any way outside himself, it's gonna be a long night for him. It's gonna be a long night for him because he can't out of character. We never see
Anything
him.
is
We never see
possible.
him flustered or nothing like that. Cass is like they said, this is the first person that got this nigga flustered.
Bruh.
He got him flustered a little bit.
You know how much goes into being on that big stage, though.
I understand
When the
that.
crowd is going crazy, knowing when to stop, when to keep your. It takes a lot. that
It
goes
takes a
into
lot,
that.
but this is a first for Goods. That's what we not realizing.
It's the first what for good.
It's the first time that he battling somebody, but like, yo, damn. This nigga might be a little. He's above me.
yeah.
You feel me? He's above me. It's not somebody I'm looking down to. So
Why
it's
not?
different.
Like, he's
Because
definitely-
nigga, I
he's
battled you
definitely
in the day and I got a
still look
fucking
down to
deal.
him.
They gonna look down on
From
him.
Phil Surface. That's why I battled you and got a deal, nigga. You
So
here
what?
because I beat you in the battle 10 years
So
ago.
what? And then 10 years ago, look at me and look at you. Look how you look sick. Guns gonna be like, yo,
Nigga,
you
but
look
I had a
sick,
career and
bro.
I made millions. I had
You
hit
look-
records.
All right, that's cool. Guess
You
what?
out
Right
here
now-
still hustling, talking about packs, nigga. Let's talk about it, nigga.
Hold on.
Talking
And,
about packs, I got plaques.
and right now, you on the same stage as me, right? And
Getting
you're
paid
looking
10 times
hurt.
more.
That's what I'm saying.
what is
that's
it?
when the pot thickens.
And
If
then
he come with a comeback, they're like, yo, nigga, you here trying to get bread from us, nigga. What?
Didn't Cassidy
Know
get
what I
the
mean?
biggest purse of all time in battle rap? If I'm not
It is.
mistaken.
It is.
So,
He got his money for this.
he has
Well-
the biggest purse of all time.
Well,
So,
we're gonna transition right into the. We're gonna
I heard
transition.
that, but
110.
'Cause
right?
if not the
I heard
big,
110.
if not
Yeah,
the
he did.
biggest, easily
Already
the
got the
second
biggest.
It
biggest.
wasn't
then.
150. I
already
heard
did too.
110.
I already got like 100 plus. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm being dead serious. And
that motherfucking performance was not. That's what makes
Yeah.
me feel like.
But he
damn,
won though. He
why
won though.
not
But
keep
he
that?
won though.
Why-
But you know what's crazy?
You know why I
He
think I
won
know?
though.
'Cause they pushed that battle.
He
That shit
won the
happened.
first time.
That
I
shit
mean,
happened
second
like
time.
11 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even know that. That shit happened like
Yeah.
11 in the morning,
Yeah,
bro.
me and
A
Diz
nigga
had a
battle
long
11
conversation about
The main
that.
event happened 11 in the morning.
so we're gonna let's talk about, since we're talking about big bags as far as battle rappers, and we're still talking about grudge matches. Let's talk about the biggest grudge match in battle rap history:
History? Wow.
Averb versus Loaded Lux.
Is it?
In history?
I want
talk
to hear.
about it.
I want to hear Rain take on this first because you know
Whoa,
she.
whoa! What grudge match is bigger than this?
Currently, or are you saying all time?
All time.
Period.
Mook and Surf could be it, but yeah.
It's not.
agree.
It's not. But it's not. It's not bigger than this right now. They've
Not right.
they've had an on the street face off. They've sold this fight for years.
And-
I don't think there's not
and
a
the history
battle.
behind it. He found it. He found it.
Right. There's not. If Lux didn't have lines, then if Lux didn't have them come out there, we probably it would have took us
would-
years to even know about Verb and them. Yeah, I think
I agree.
they
I
still
agree.
would have made it to us, but it would have took a little bit longer. The path would have probably took a whole different type of turn. So I do think that this is the biggest grudge match in history. A lot of people have Verb winning. A lot of people have Lux winning.
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on it, Rain? Let's start with you. Let's
Yes,
talk about
please.
it.
I wanna
My
hear-
take. In the Loop Radio, man. Exclusive.
Yes.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna give the edge to Lux, even
Okay.
though, like I said, in battle rap, it's about your last showing.
Right.
So a lot of people don't feel like Lux had the best showing versus Arsenal.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
I
And
agree.
a lot of people don't talk about that. Go
Well,
ahead.
but it was
But
some things that
real
it was some things that went behind that though. We all know that.
Like what?
It was a short time. Lux didn't have as much time as he has now. He was shooting
I thought
videos
he
and
was
all
still
that.
good, but he lost.
Yeah, he lost.
Well, did he lose?
Yeah.
Wait, versus Arsenal?
Yeah,
He
did he?
lost.
Well, did he lose?
Did he
Arsenal won.
lose?
Arsenal won.
Are you sure on that?
Arsenal won,
I'm not
bro.
100% on
I
that.
don't know about
It was
that.
a good battle, but
I just watched it
Arsenal
at
won,
work
bro.
the other day.
Arsenal.
And
I was in the building.
literally, I literally was
Who
at
you
work.
had?
I had Lux winning actually. I had Lux winning the first and the third. Now
At first, it was close, bro.
it was real close.
It was a good battle, bro. It was a good. I wasn't expecting that battle to be that good.
I have to watch it probably a few more times because, like I said, I was at work and I was just like pausing it and then I'll start watching some more of it.
Mm-hmm.
But Lux was saying some stuff that I was just like, how did this go over my head?
And I ain't
How's
gonna lie.
nobody cheering for this?
Yeah.
Like, are you?
Yeah,
see?
I
you see
agree.
how
I
intricate
agree.
this is
I
right
agree.
now?
I agree.
He's too intricate
I agree.
live.
I agree.
Battle rap is about punchline. I keep telling you that.
Yeah.
Battle rap does not celebrate lyricists.
Which is why Sean is
they like
so successful right now.
punchlines.
It's like he's punching.
He's a
multi-
great performer, Sean.
He's
is.
electric. He's
He's
electric.
electric.
Lux is a good performer.
He's
but
electric.
He's so intricate and over the head that
Yeah.
it's like
Well, what
too
does
much.
Lux do better than Verb? That will
His
make him
pen
win.
is better than all of battle rap. I
Okay.
don't care what nobody says.
Okay.
He has the
Okay.
number one.
Let's talk about it.
Except for maybe who battle rap does not celebrate, but except me, I'm talking about pens.
Yeah.
Right.
Except for maybe Chilla Jones.
Facts.
Chilla Jones' pen is phenomenal.
It
I don't
is.
care what nobody says.
It is.
Nobody know
Chilla, shout
quantum
out to
physics
Chilla.
fans? I'm a big quantum physics fan.
Oh,
I'm
yo,
quantum
quantum
physics
physics.
It's fucking
yo, QB is
unbelievable.
my guy.
Get quantum
He's
physics
just-
back on URL, man. Like I
ASAP.
love quantum physics, man.
QP is my guy. He's just a drug addict.
I gotta hear what you gotta say, France.
Yeah.
What do you
really.
think about this battle,
The grudge
man?
match. Okay, so
He's phenomenal.
February 28th, 2009, almost 10 years ago. When
I love when he does this.
Yeah.
That's how you
Timeline.
Yeah, no,
That's how you
dude.
February 28th,
Yo, we need a
2009.
law and order.
I love when he does
We need
this.
that law and order
Talk about
sign
it.
right here.
Yeah.
it's special though because I remember 10 years ago, like where I was at, and I was actually there at the event when War was supposed to battle Lions. Then Averb, Ed Ice,
Wow.
Young Ill, Goods. I was there. Tay Rock battled that night too. He battled some guy named 4-5 Focus, and the venue shut down. This was in the Bronx.
Wow.
I could have seen Guardian Angels live.
Wow.
But I left because battle rap 10 years ago wasn't friendly. We didn't know shit was happening. I had to get out of there. You
Shout
feel
out
me?
to Bad Rap being gritty back in
Shout out
the
to Being Gritty,
You feel me? But then after that, multiple times they've had conversations of starting a starting five, even bringing in a girl from St. Louis and a girl from Harlem to battle.
Wow.
And that's on the record. Unfortunately, I think
Wow.
it's not blue collar.
Who was the girls?
Dash Living. Dash Living that had all that footage. Dash Living, all the footage.
But
is gone.
shout out to Blue
Wow.
Collar. That's my people.
Shouts to Blue Collar. Shouts to Hollywood.
Wow.
That's my dude.
Yeah,
He did a lot for the culture.
A lot
Yes,
of
Hollywood is my
He was doing
guy, yo.
freestyles, right?
He did a lot.
Yeah.
Freestyles, all that.
So go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, so that's been brewing for 10 plus years, and the first 6 rounds Averb's ever given at a New York MC, which is SB and Hollow, were some of the best rounds
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
And those rounds were not meant. Those rounds were not meant for the people that received it. You feel me? SB wasn't supposed to catch those bars. Head Ice was. Hollow wasn't supposed to catch those bars.
Yeah.
Clips was. So you got to think, where would Verb be if he got the proper opponents he had to get at the time? This man's a lot to him. Timing means everything.
Was those bars really that good?
What?
The Guardian
But hold on,
Angel,
but
the
I thought
Guardian
Hollow was 2
Angel
rounds.
line is
It was 2
fire,
rounds.
yo.
It was 2 rounds.
2 rounds. 2 rounds.
I'm sure, like the
That's
Guardian
fire.
Angel line is hands down still.
The first 5
One of the
rounds.
best.
Timeless.
Timeless.
It's
The
timeless.
timeless line.
I watched it
And
on.
it was a
We
corpse,
terrorize timid guys, light-skinned,
Yeah.
slender guys. The talk has been
Identified.
identified.
And you know what it was?
There could be a
It
list
was
of long
whoa,
line
whoa,
of
whoa.
rappers. It's
You know what made that?
You can jump in the
hold
front.
on,
Like,
hold on. You know what made?
Wait. Was that against SB or was that against Hollow the
It
Don?
was SB.
That was against Hollow.
That was Hollow.
That's
Don't.
what- oh, yeah,
Wait.
right,
Don't try
right.
to get me confused.
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
timid guy,
Hold
timid
on.
guy.
Timid guys.
Light skin.
Hollow.
Identify.
That's Hollow.
I know my.
I beat his whole team up. Starship Enterprise.
Because I remember.
You see that Moti?
But I remember.
Starship Enterprise.
But it was the performance with it. Verb was so home. He was like a fucking pit bull.
Well,
my nigga. With it.
Verb versus Lux. Who do you have?
I got Verb.
I got Verb too.
I got
Houston?
I'm sorry, I got
Hold on.
Verb.
Do you think being in Houston make a difference?
Absolutely.
It makes a huge
Does
difference.
what make difference? Cause
Absolutely.
what?
In Houston.
It's in Houston. It's going
I
down.
don't like it in Houston.
Okay.
That
I'm not mad at
battle-
I'm not mad at that. I prefer it in St. Louis.
You know why I
Yeah.
think URL put it in Houston? Because
Mutual?
I was at Nome. It was such a neutral crowd. It wasn't like I ain't gonna lie,
Fuck
Irvin.
that. Let's be along with the fucking culture. Man. The battle should have been in St. Louis.
Okay,
I agree
with that.
I agree.
I agree with that.
I agree.
I agree with that.
Verb
I
earned
agree
that.
with
Verb
He
earned
earned
it.
that.
Yeah, he
Yo,
earned
Verb
it. He
was
earned it.
all
He earned it.
around the whole map.
He earned it. Nobody battled the
Fucking
devil in
battling,
hell.
yo.
And
Give him a
nobody's beating him in
battle.
St. Louis. Nobody.
Yeah,
Give him a
nobody's
battle.
beating him in
Nobody.
St. Louis. Nobody's beating him in St. Louis.
Yeah, he did.
So-
Nobody can beat him in
But I
St.
respect.
Louis.
But hold on.
Right?
I'm so glad
Do people-
Cortez is not here.
But hold on.
That's
I
my
wish he
dude.
was.
That's
But hold
my
on.
dog.
Hold on. Hold on.
That's
Hold
my
on.
guy.
Hold on. But do people talk about Lux is the first like legend that took a battle out of town? Like I mean, out of the Mook and Verb.
He's definitely above Mook for this. Easily.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Easily.
That's exactly what I'm about to go.
No,
like,
but more respect would have been on Lux taking the
You're
battle
right.
in St. Louis.
I agree.
Come
Well,
on,
maybe-
man.
well,
Rep New York. Verb came to New.
Here's the
I-
thing.
I agree with
Verb
that.
came to New
I
York.
agree with that. And the storyline would have been better.
However many
But
years-
Rain,
10 years
but
ago.
Rain, does
That's
it make
culture.
from a business standpoint? Is St. Louis going to generate the money that Houston
Yes!
crowd is going to?
Absolutely.
We-
Absolutely.
Verb is
Absolutely.
I can, Yo, Verb is that nigga in St. Louis.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
yeah.
A lot of the shit that niggas
Don't
claim
know.
here, he actually does.
Okay.
The same shit that you do, like running around Loop Squad,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Shout
He
out to
runs
Loop
around
Squad.
the same shit,
Okay.
doing the same shit for his own brand.
Wow. Okay.
I know this for a fact. He was pumping
promotes.
his own platform. But not only that, he does parties with his man. We all know his
Chase,
man.
Chicka
Chase.
Chase. Chase.
Come on, son.
Shout out to Chicka
Chase.
Chase.
Shout out to
Essentially,
Chase.
Verb was never
Battle.
the original
Verb
rapper.
is that nigga in
Verb
St.
was never
Louis.
the original rapper on
Was
the
it
roster
Hitman, or was it Young Ill?
of Street Status. He was never the original rapper of the
Was it
roster.
Illa or
He was a
Hitman?
promoter. He was the camera guy. And you know what he did? He battled that one guy, Mace, who wasn't that lyrical in a one-rounder and looked amazing. And everybody's like, wow, he's just as good as everybody else. With such a little bit of a catalog compared to Hitman, Ill, and Remedy, who's had a bunch of
What
other
was after
battles.
that?
And after that was
Marv
SB.
One?
No,
Oh, about to say.
right after that was SB.
No, he battled Hollow before SB.
When was Marv
No, he didn't.
One?
No, he
Oh, he
didn't.
didn't. He didn't.
That was
You're
He was
right,
great.
right,
Marv
right.
One showing. He was great with Marv
Yeah,
One.
Marv One was after Hollow though. So
Okay.
before all that, he had that one.
Yeah.
He was promoting Street Status.
That's crazy.
He had that one round battle against a different weight of competition where he looks superior in. Boom. Then he goes to New York. Boom. Then he gets somebody from New York to come to St. Louis, which by the way was very different. And
Yeah.
you can attest to this, Rain. 10 years ago, people were not traveling out of New York.
And I
New
give
York-
Hollow
New York-
a lot of
all
credit
New
for
York-
that.
All
I
New
give
York
Hollow a
MCs
lot
were
of
like-
credit for that.
All the New York MCs was like, you come here. This is the Mecca of hip hop. This is the Mecca of battle rap. You want to battle me? You come here.
Yeah, Rich Dollars too. Shout out to him for he took that travel
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
Here's my opinion on that, and I really don't care how you guys feel about it. Out there, I have Loaded Lux 3 zip. Yes, I said it here
All right, I
live.
ain't mad at
Loaded
that.
Lux 3 zip. I do not give Verb a round. I think that Lux has the most time that he's ever had for a battle. He's pissed off. Verb has been poking at him for years. He's pissed off. I think that he wants this battle more than he's ever wanted. I think he's surgically. First of all, when Lux signed the dotted line and said, I'm taking a Verb, his rounds were done. He knew his angles.
Yeah,
He
I
knew his
agree.
bars. He knew what rounds he was going to do the bars. Now, all it is right now is filling in the gaps. Everything that's happening, Verb is not even focused right now.
Sounds
I'm
scary.
seeing Verb on Twitter. Verb is arguing with JC about who's the king of the Midwest. He's sitting here arguing with Calico whether or not he's on Mount Rushmore. You're all over the place, Verb. You should be, because Loaded Lux isn't doing none of that. Guess what he's doing? He's in the gym working. And guess who he's working on? A Verb.
Tell you what.
Pause.
Pause.
You from Harlem,
I'm
nigga.
fucking with you.
But Verb did beat Hollow. Verb beat Hollow. Verb beat Mook. Verb beat Arsenal. All three names that arguably beat Lux.
Don't forget Disaster.
But I'm saying the people that they've both battled. He's beaten all the people that you can say Lux have lost to. Verb's beaten,
You know what?
except
I'm gonna
Clips.
try out this Grandma Ye. Let's see what this is about.
Do it.
But we don't whatchamacallit, but Rain, I'm not gonna lie to you though. It's gonna be a tough battle for for Lux. But Verb, I just don't see each round being dissected bar for bar, angle for angle, scheme for scheme, wordplay for wordplay. I don't see any advantage that Verb has over Lux. It's not gonna be like the Mook situation.
He's
where
an underdog, though. We know that.
Verb had
No, yeah,
had a great angle against Mook. It was
He did.
like
He did.
you're not basically you have all this podcast stuff, you have all this stuff going on outside of battle rap, but you don't include none of us in it. Verb is
Verb
Lux
is
is not
talking
that
real
same person.
confident, man.
Lux is in the culture, I feel like at least.
But Verb wants to have a lyrical warfare.
That's
with-
what I'm
with
trying
Lux.
to
He
say.
is,
Like
More than
but-
he's
angle.
trying to
But
like.
there's more history with Lux. Lux, real talk. People don't realize that at the end of the day, if Lux was more concerned with being a business person, right?
Yeah.
And not an artist, Lux brought all of the top
He could be
10.
Smack.
He is Smack.
He is Smack.
Essentially.
I said that
But he's
too.
more than
And
Smack.
that's a dope angle that Verb could use.
He can.
Lux had a whole era of battle rap.
Verb could.
That's what I
Lux
say.
brought
had a whole
Head
I can
Ice,
say like yo, you let
Cortez.
Smack rob you, nigga. You let
But look, Lux brought Head Ice, Cortez,
Goods.
Verb, Big
Hitman.
Big T,
Hitman.
He went to Detroit.
Hitman, Calico, Goods, Rich Dollars,
Shine.
X
K-Shine.
Factor,
Yeah, I think it's for X Factor
K-Shine.
too.
K-Shine,
Tay-Rock.
Nah, not X Factor, but
Good.
K-Shine,
Tay Rock, Charlie Clips. That's already at 12.
And that,
Stop.
What about Serve?
I
No,
think-
Serve. Goods.
No, no, no,
Goods
no, no,
discovered
no.
Serve.
No. But that's why
Lux
I
to
think.
give him the
That's 12
cosign, though.
dudes, yo.
Lux
But
gave him
that's
the
why I
cosign.
think that Lux is the more like Lux could be like that's the angle that Lux can even use. Like I birthed everybody that you even losing to. Like I gave them a lane. I gave you a lane. Like how you gonna? There's nobody above.
But
Yo.
he could take that angle
But
and
I
be
don't
like,
care what nobody
this is
says, and I
crazy.
said this in the face-off with Verb and Mook. In my personal opinion, the fact that as a fan watching that, I always felt like y'all let a dude from St. Louis come to New York.
yeah.
They didn't think he was gonna do that.
But it doesn't matter.
They didn't think he was gonna do that.
No, but I'm saying I'm from that era.
Yeah.
You're supposed to battle, yo.
Yeah.
You
Facts.
I mean, real talk. The only thing that kind of canceled that is that Verb conceded. He agreed with Mook. Mook said Mook was on some.
He was
supposed to
mediating.
battle-
He was
I'm-
mediating.
Right. No, but he was like, I'm supposed to battle him. Why should I battle him?
didn't
Because you're
wanna-
from New York
Yeah.
and this dude is calling you out.
Yeah.
But it was a
Yeah.
different during
No,
that time.
in that time.
But Mook
Well,
and
that's
Rex
how
know.
whatever, yo.
Mook and
And
Rex
and so
know.
am I, but there's a little bit different, Rain, because I'm gonna tell you why. Money, a little bit, even if it's a little bit, money started getting involved. And Lux and
Yeah,
them, they
that's
wanted
what-
to make sure that it was in a venue. Why am I gonna battle him out on the
Lux was-
street when I
first
could
of
just
all,
postpone it? This is their
Lux
mind
was
frame.
not
I could-
around for that though. Lux ended up dipping.
Yeah, I don't know why. I
think,
don't know why.
I think they wasn't gonna battle him from the start. I think that shit when they came up.
That was the second time they canceled on him too. That
I already
that
knew.
was the second
They
time.
already knew that they wasn't gonna battle. They was trying to jerk these niggas.
I'm just saying that
Pause.
as a New York person watching that, they answered it for me, but I always felt like, why nobody from New York battled? I'm like,
We look
S-
bad. We look
S-
bad. We
you
look bad. We look
yo.
bad.
From
We look
that
bad.
era, you about that life.
And
yo.
who was
That
the battle
whole era
originally?
is-
Verb was the battle that night.
No, but
Head Ice.
SB stepped up. Shout out to SB.
Yeah, he stepped up.
But
He
real
seen
talk,
niggas looking
SB
bad.
wasn't
He seen
the
niggas like, yo, nah, we
dude.
cannot go out like that.
Mook or Goods talking about he got pussy lined up.
Yeah.
That's what he was lined. You know what I'm saying?
And why Ice didn't step up?
But even why Mook didn't step up?
Mook wasn't doing that.
Because it
Mook
was hustling them niggas.
Mook was
that
already-
Harlem
That's why.
shit, yo.
Well,
Mook
Mook
was
from
up-
Harlem,
he was-
nigga. He's
Keep in
one of
mind.
the
Keep
hustle
wait.
niggas
Hold on.
out
Hold on.
there.
Keep in
Mook
mind.
was, he
Keep in
was on
mind.
another level. It's like I'm
Wait,
not
wait,
battling
wait,
on the
wait,
street.
wait. Hold on.
Like
Hold on.
I've already done
Ben,
this for Smack.
Ben,
Yeah.
and Rain.
Why am I do that just for anybody?
Keep in
It's
mind the
not for Smack,
timeline.
it's for history, yo.
Keep in mind the timeline. 2008, when Mook battled Young Hot, he was supposed to get 25 grand.
Yeah. Right,
and
Right?
he got jerked out of
He
that.
never got paid.
I
But
feel
guess
you.
what? On paper, he was supposed to get 25 grand to
Yeah.
battle a no-namer. You think he's gonna go battle somebody that's
Right.
prepared
That's
when
what
he
I'm
hasn't
saying.
been battling
That's
for
what I'm
free?
And he
saying.
probably
No,
knew
That's
I
it.
get
And
it.
yo, and
I
think about
get
you was
But I'm
there.
saying that era was supposed to be like, I don't care. I'm still the best out here.
Thinking of it-
He should've
But
had
that's
10
it.
bombs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wolf,
That shifted already.
You
It's
was
gone.
there. You was there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you probably knew, like, niggas probably seen Verb going around like, yo, he about to kill something. I'm not battling this nigga tonight.
I get it.
Nobody
I'm
thought
not
that.
battling this.
Yo,
nigga.
watch
that.
that. No.
He's
we'll
on
talk-
steroids tonight.
we'll talk,
I'm
we'll
not
talk,
battling
we'll
this
talk.
nigga till my soul will be lifted.
Nobody thought that, bro. Nobody thought
No.
that.
They did think that.
They look
did.
shook, nigga. In
Ben,
that video, they look
that.
shook. man.
I would've
ain't gonna
thought
hold
that.
you.
I would've
They
thought
look
that.
shook.
Ben,
But-
people
I'd
were
be like-
saying, why should I fill in for somebody stepping out last minute? Who's gonna do that? Just
Because you're
just
the man.
Yes, it's that,
Eminem would have did it.
it's that era.
Fuck outta here.
I hear you.
Eminem would have
Oh,
did it.
she said Eminem.
Mook,
Shout out to my
Mook was
nigga
already
Touch.
writing for his opponents. Why would I spit a freestyle?
No, he wasn't. He was
We
the
talking about-
man. He was not involved in that event, right?
It wasn't.
shouldn't
He
have did it.
wasn't. So
Nah, I
all
disagree.
I'm
He shouldn't-
saying,
he shouldn't
I'm
have
not putting it on him.
He shouldn't have battled.
He shouldn't have.
I wouldn't have battled if I was Mook.
I get it, but that's some Hollywood shit.
Yeah.
not
For
Hollywood.
that era, come on.
That's
son.
when the money
Where
came.
you-
Nobody
where-
knows you, right? I'm
where-
just saying, nobody
right.
knows you.
What we should be mad about
I've
is
been on
Goods
3,
not
4
battling because
different
Goods was
smacks.
literally
You
there.
supposed to
And I
show
was
why
supposed
you
to-
Goods was
got
literally right
guys.
there.
And
That's
he was
that
doing a lot
Harlem
of
shit,
complaining.
yo.
He was.
He was doing a lot of complaining that night.
Goods used to be the only one we
That's
should be mad
that
at.
too good shit.
I think that Houston is going to play a big difference.
I don't
but
think so. I think it's a
that
perfect
they're gonna-
place.
I think so too.
I think that's the place where
If
it'll be the
Verb
most
would've-
fair.
if
Because
Verb-
they're going to hear Verb. They're going to hear Lux out too.
Right.
That's what
I
niggas don't
agree.
understand. They're going
If
to hear
they
Lux
if
out.
they battled in New York, Verb would have really died.
Yeah,
if
he
they
would've
battled
died.
in St.
In New
Louis,
York, he would've died.
It would have been unfair. Verb would have probably won
I
clearly.
think
Nah,
Verb is
nah.
owed a battle in St.
Nah,
Louis.
Yeah,
nah.
I
If
agree
Not
it's
with
that
not
one.
going to be Lux.
I think he
Not that
owed
Should have
that.
been Lux because that's the history.
Yeah, I think he owed
Me
that.
personally, if I had the bread to,
Yeah.
I'd have paid for that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, y'all.
I would have paid for them to
I'm
battle
aligned
at the
with
African
yo.
Palace.
Yeah.
Go with the culture, yo.
Yeah, I agree
They're
with
not
that.
following the culture.
Book
They-
that battle in the
He
African
owed that.
Palace.
He owed that. He owed that.
Exactly.
The Rumble in the jungle.
Verb is owed that.
Battle
yo.
the devil in hell, nigga.
Yo, listen, I think that battle is at a perfect place, and I definitely think that.
Not Houston, man.
I think.
Houston, I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie.
just-
I don't
That's
like-
the
I don't-
most
it's
fun
weird.
I had
just
at an
think the
event in a
Raiders say-
long
Think
I
about
time.
prefer St. Louis, but I'll take
I'm
Houston
saying
over
with
New
the
York.
That's what I'm saying.
culture,
I'll
Let's
take
bring it
Houston over
back
New
to
York.
the essence, territory.
Yeah.
Verb came out here however many years ago and battled in
They
New York.
they-
And real talk, Verb been doing that ever since that battle. Verb done battled everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah, he did.
And he put St. Louis on the map.
Yeah, he
did.
did.
So why,
He did.
if the culture is going to crown
Out
you
of pocket,
king,
too. Out of
Yeah.
pocket.
why can't you put the battle in St.
Out of
Louis?
pocket.
I like that.
I
He
agree
wasn't
with
getting
that.
paid. Out of pocket. 09 in
Yeah, but
2010.
he's gonna lose
Yeah.
that battle though. I'm gonna just keep it a
But that, I think, yo, this gonna be one for the
eight.
ages, man. The
If
coach is
Lux-
gonna stop.
Lux, I mean, based on last showings, I don't love Verb showing versus Mook. In my
Me neither.
personal-
But guess what? If Verb
He had a
loses,
better
it
showing
doesn't,
versus
take,
Work.
it doesn't take nothing away from him. He's still on Mount Rushmore.
He
Oh, yeah.
is.
He's
Verb is
solidified.
still on Mount Rushmore
He's
no matter
solidified.
what.
And honestly, this is the battle. Is the
Win or
battle,
lose.
This is the battle for the GOAT title. This is the battle.
Yeah,
for
'cause
the
if he
title.
beats him-
if not, he's solidified on Rushmore. But this
You know,
this
he's
is
the only
battle
person
for
to ever
head
battle
nigga
Mook
in
and Lux on
charge.
camera, right? Verb is the only person to ever battle Mook and Lux on camera.
Well, he might not be the only one. According to some sources, Calico has been tweeting about.
Battling Mook?
No, here's what happened. Somebody tweeted Calico and said, "You know what would be crazy? You and Murder Mook battling each other." And then Calico literally wrote, "Yo, it's crazy because we have something in the works right now." And Murder Mook told him to shh. He said shh.
I
Like you
wouldn't
basically
bat-
telling too much, like shh. So I don't know if it's them two battling together. Calico has his own league. I don't know if he has Mook battling on his league. It could be Hitman versus Mook. But
Right.
Calico has something in the works. Heavy.
Yeah, but I want to see that battle because they so
Shout out
close.
to Cal
they
because
mad
Cal
close.
versus Ill, I feel like, to me, real talk, Ill has been very consistent.
Yeah.
Even in the battle that no one talked about versus Big T.
Yeah.
Ill was still very, his
Yeah.
bars were up to par. Ill did not have a great showing, in my personal opinion,
Really?
versus Calico.
Really?
I
I
didn't-
liked. I thought that was battle of the year.
I love that
People
battle.
love the
I
energy.
love that
You
battle.
love the
That's what
energy.
They love the
Oh.
ambiance.
I
They love
agree
the
with
But
that.
ambiance.
real
I
talk,
agree
if
with
you
that.
right, but
That's
you
why I had
watch, if you look at Ill's previous battles and the bars,
He
he
was
had
way-
better bars
he
for
was
whack ass
levitating.
Big T. I don't care. I'm gonna put it out here.
You could tell
Big
them,
T
them
is
lines
fucking
was
fried,
crafted
yo.
for drum. Them lines was crafted for drum.
Yes.
It wasn't for that setting.
It wasn't.
That's why. And
But
think
odd-
about the
odd-
rhymes that
oddly
Cal-
enough,
Think about if
Calico's
it
rhymes
happened
was
in
for
drum
that.
though. I think Cal would have got booed. I think Cal would have got booed with that
Yeah,
material in drum.
yeah.
At that time, when the battle would have happened, where it shut down the way it did, it wouldn't have been a good night for Cal, in my
Interesting.
opinion.
It's interesting you say that.
I don't know. I think that it would have been a better.
He did a
night
lot of
for
talking.
Ill
he
on
did a lot of
stage,
talking.
But I think Cal's bars were
My
universal.
cousin died of some fake pills.
That's what I'm saying. He
Nah,
was doing a lot of talking.
Yo,
it wasn't.
Ill Will was wilding. We
He-
the
Ill Will
army.
was- he
We
had
the
a-
army, so even kids get chopped. That's the infantry. Off the hip, it kicked you jet now. That's
It wasn't
instantly.
landing. It wasn't.
Yo, what's that
landing.
line when
He
he,
was-
like
yo, he had
some
so many
when I
bars.
call a
Oh my
killer,
God.
my
That
phone
was
ring.
crazy,
Yo,
man.
my nigga, that was so crazy and
Man,
nobody
the shit he
reacted to
was
that
saying,
shit.
Ill Will was on one. But that's one of my favorite battles of the year. I definitely think
It's
that
a great battle.
Yeah,
it's a great battle. It's a great.
The
I think
energy around it, everything.
it raised Calico's stock too. I think that Calico is not getting the respect that he deserves.
I
He
agree
don't
with that.
care enough though, real talk.
Yeah, I feel
'Cause
like-
I put that out there before. I'm
Yeah.
like, Calico was really dope in that battle.
Let me ask
but
y'all a
he
question.
don't care enough about
Let me ask you
battle
a question
rap.
I've been thinking
He
about,
was
right?
showing
And
his
I've been
ass
saying
against,
it, and it's
I remember
every
that
time
a
I
battle
say it, it
against
gets
Pastor, he
over.
was showing his ass a little bit. I ain't really like the way he came in that way. He came off in that battle. Even I think Lux was in the building for that, and he was looking at him like, nah, I mean, like, damn, nigga, show some respect. You feel me? This white boy who's a guest in our culture. is
Sidebar,
showing-
he's one of the best to me. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh yeah, I love Pat
Stay
Stay.
is one of my
I
favorites.
love Pat Stay.
But
I
here's what
love
I'm
Pat
gonna, here's
Stay.
what I'm gonna say. This is something I've been putting out there, and people just kind of been like overlooking it whenever I talk about it. I think that Calico is better than Averb. I think if they battled each other,
I wanna see
think
that.
Calico would win.
That's what I want to see.
I think Cal will win. I think
That's
Cal
a grudge match.
Cal has a lot of kind of like QP. You know how QP Clean Paper? They say Clean Paper could have been an ultimate battle rapper. Same way Twerk is almost like a well-rounded battle rapper. That's the way I thought about Calico when he came in. I was like, yo, he's well-rounded. He has a good flow, a good delivery. He talks real stuff. He uses good angles. He punches. He sometimes schemes them. I think he's a better battle rapper than Verb, but Verb just put in more work than Calico. And Verb is more of he has a better penmanship. I'll say that than Calico.
He does.
But I think Calico, everything else is more well-rounded. And I think that if they battled and he takes it serious.
I like that battle, Cal versus Verb.
That's what I'm saying. That's a great battle because they don't like each other, and it's like for the
talking about that battle.
It's number 1, 2, and for the Midwest.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean?
Going off that, hopefully we'll see that one day.
Yeah.
We had a great show today, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too.
Definitely.
Once again, this is In the Loop Radio. This is our first live show. We're trying to just stay on that type of thing. So hopefully you guys keep rocking out with us. Stay in tune. Once again, I'm Ben Swayze. We got my boy.
Father God.
We got my guy.
France, what up?
Boss Chick Rain.
So make sure you guys go to their page. I'm going to make sure I drop the links below so you guys can also subscribe to them. Boss Chick Rain, Barcode, France. Let's Talk Battle Rap. My co-host, Father God. I'm Ben Swayze. This is In the Loop Radio.
Subscribe to Boss Chick TV. Chill.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate the love. We appreciate everybody looking out for us. Stay tuned. You already know.
Chill.